Exciting. Welcome to Blackwater. Good stories telling better people.
Yep.
Nailed it.
I can't tell if that was intentional or not.
No bits.
good.
Moving on.
No bits.
Yeah, we're doing announcements now.
We're doing NBA. That's a no bid announcements.
Well, from that then, I feel like it's my responsibility now to do bits, which I don't like. I'm
Are we
gonna
trading this?
No.
No. We said no bits.
No bits?
You
No.
can't fucking get me that.
Can't turn not doing bits into a bit.
No, we
Heavy
can't.
lies the crown.
Which is why we're going to do announcements.
And we're going to
Announcements,
acknowledge
3, 2,
that
1,
tonight
now.
we are streaming from the traditional, ancestral, and unceded territories of the Coast Salish, Stolo, Semiahmoo, Kwantlen, Sawasin, and Musqueam First Nations, while our characters play in a world that Tim has created. We are honored to live, work, and play on these lands tonight. I want to say a big thank you to our sponsors and partners. We're grateful to do this campaign in partnership with QuestKeep. You can also find everything, all of Campaign 2 and all of our other content over on the BlackwaterDnD YouTube page. Campaign 2 episodes are posted on Fridays at noon with podcast episodes
This is bit adjacent.
every
That's not a bit, that's a
Monday
vocalization.
from the previous week. You can type !YouTube right here in chat to find the links. We want to say a huge thank you to our lovely TechWater team of Chantel and Moise in the booth tonight.
No bits.
No bits,
Great.
it's just
We're just
vocalization.
stoked that they're here.
For keeping us on, at very least, the technical rails tonight. Some very brief programming updates.
Ooh, that's a big gap.
I feel like we're going insane. Episode 57 dropped on the podcast today. We also have a wonderful Patreon. In the sake of speed, I'm not going to throw it to you, Jess. Maybe next week. You can type... Yeah, go ahead, Jess. Go quick. No?
I have nothing to say.
Okay. You can type !Patreon in the chat to find the link to our Patreon. We've got Chatwater, which is our after session talk show. Sean, you need to settle down.
Show them one of these, buddy.
Which is a breakdown of the episode, which is what you can watch all of our theories. We've got a fun new segment at the very end that we're calling Best Dishes, which is we premiered last week. We also dropped something really cool on Patreon last week called The Green Room, which is little recordings that we did. If you leave Sean alone too long, he will eat the wall. I'm so sorry.
bits.
No bits. We also have our free tier. We get one free Chatwater a month, and you
get one free chat water a month.
Yeah, you get one free Chatwater a month. I can't watch this. And you also get the first arc of Godkiller. And if you don't know what Godkiller is, holy heck, where have you been all these last couple times? If it's your first time here, Godkiller is our award-winning 11-part podcast featuring Yanis, Christian Navarro as myself, using the Godkiller system created by Connie Chang. It's called Godkiller Oblivion. I love it very much. It's very, very cool. The first arc will remain available at the free tier. And if you're in love with the series, you can listen to the rest of it at our Knucklebone tier and above. Production of season 2 is well underway. And you will have seen us secrets and teasers across our socials. We're not doing a very good job of keeping anything a secret. It's because we're all really excited about it. Additionally, if you like what we do here,
I don't know why you would, honestly.
I have no idea.
We barely like it.
I've stopped liking it in the last 10 minutes.
I love it.
The Crit Awards are back. The creator recognition in Tabletop Awards are run by the incredible Ivy, who's known as Game Reader Girl online, and showcase some of the very best across the tabletop space. Tim was nominated for Best D&D DM this year, and if you think that we are worthy of a nomination, we would be so grateful to you for that nomination. The nominations close in 4 days, so get on over. You can type !Crit in the chat. Nominate all of your favorite creators. They as well deserve it. The nominations or the nominees are live on June 7th with the award show happening at Gen Con. So stay tuned across all of that. Which also brings me to talk about Gen Con. If you are coming to Gen Con, which we hope you are, the Blackwater crew, I think we're almost all going this year, and I'm real excited about it. So we are going to be there having a wonderful time. We have 4, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, panels and shows that are happening. I'm very, very excited about it. You'll have seen this across all of the socials.
We have 5.
5?
We have 7 things.
Wait, what?
What?
2 shows and... My God.
We have 5
We have
panels?
7 things across the board.
I didn't know.
2 shows.
Yeah.
And then 5 panels.
Oh, goodness. Yeah. That's more than I knew. I thought we only had 4.
No, we got approved for everything we applied for.
Are you serious? What? You didn't tell me that.
Yeah.
we
No, I did. I sent you the list.
Well, this is news to me. This is very exciting. Over the
See
next
the list I sent.
over the next week, we will be.
Emails.
It's not true. I read all the emails. We're going to be dropping the dates and times for all of our panels. Some notably that I'm really excited for. We are bringing the Con Shot to Gen Con, which is where we use the Royale system, which is really fun. We premiered that at ECCC this year. We are also doing
DM Roulette.
DM Roulette. We're very excited. Going to be joined by some very special guests for that one, so stick around and stay tuned to socials for that.
Mask.
Yes.
Mask.
Wearing the mask, which is our toxic masculinity panel that we did at PAX East.
We have a panel on avoiding burnout in the industry.
Which is a workshop. It's with myself, Gina Susanna, and Katie Asaurus, as well as Alicia Figulio from Geek Therapeutics, which is going to be super fun.
We got a panel called Shoot Your Monks, which is like how to make your players feel cool about the class that they're playing.
Which is fun. What else do we have?
That's a great question.
They'll be on the socials
Yeah,
for the
it'll be
sake
on
of
the
time. It'll be
socials.
across
There's a
all of our
bunch of
socials. The events are open to be registered for, so you can go and search for BlackwaterDnD on the events, and we'll put up a full list of them, and I'll put up links across all the socials. They'll be available in our highlight session on our Instagram, as well as part of our link tree across all of the socials as well. Wow, I'm really excited about Gen Con, guys.
Total party kissing.
Oh, Total Party Kissing Week. Yes, I'm so excited about that. This brings us
7.
to our dedicated sponsor for the month for this last episode, HeroForge. HeroForge, we love you. We here at Blackwater love HeroForge very deeply. We have been painting and printing minis since we started playing together as a table. HeroForge offers fully customizable tabletop miniatures. Oh my god, the glare on that is so bad. With literally dozens of options, thousands of little parts and pieces that you can put on your mini, dozens of different species, a whole bunch of different stuff. You can use it right in your web browser. It's easy and so simple. They also have like color options where you can use colorways if you're someone who likes to paint. You can also get them printed in color and as well as in other materials like bronze if you wanted to. Very, very cool. Yeah, and you can also get the STL files if you have access to a 3D printer, which is really, really fun. They add new things every week. They also do partnerships with some pretty amazing games. They did some stuff with Fool's Gold from Dingo Doodles, who is another Canadian group. They've done stuff with Coyote and Crow, which is really, really cool. So head on over to HeroForge.com right now. You don't need a code. You don't need anything. You can have a free account and just sign up and start creating minis for free. We have been showcasing all of the stuff that HeroForge has done all across this month. So you know what they do. You know how wonderful they are. All of our new PC minis are color printed ones. We are in the process. Myself and Tim and Adam have been painting. We're hard at work painting all of the...
Might see a couple of them tonight.
Yeah, see a couple things coming up tonight. I just want to say a really profound thank you to the wonderful folks at HeroForge. It's very, very cool when a brand you respect and like a lot of their stuff says, hey, you want to work with us? And we say, yes, please. So a huge thank you to the rep that we have been working with, as well as all of the folks over there who sent us all of these cool minis. So you're going to see them, a bunch of BBEGs and NPCs across the campaign will all be now HeroForge. We're going to try and, as much as we can, have all of our NPC BBEG minis be HeroForge, which is really cool.
Letters.
I'm just down to paint more stuff. I've been deeply in my paint era.
And I love that for you.
Yesterday alone, I painted like 13 minis.
Go off.
We used to have a really fun painting show. Maybe we should do that again sometime.
I was thinking like at the table.
Yeah, that's nice. So that's it. We're dropping in at a very intense part of the episode. Last week's episode was very intense for all of us, and I'm sure for some of the folks at home who so buckle your butts, guys. We're in the same spot. Grab your tissues, grab your spider milk, grab your jorts and your best friends. Whether you are new with us tonight or you have been with us for ages, thank you so much for your support. It is through community that we can make amazing, amazing things happen. We love you immensely, and thank you so much for hanging out with us at our table. We hope you feel super, super welcome here. Chantel, roll the clip, roll the clip!
All right. Okay, so for those of you just joining us tonight, last week Thistle found himself ambushed by, I spit all over my computer, by a corrupted tree-like creature. After it was revealed the moss waiting to speak with him one-on-one was in fact a ruse.
Was mossier than intended.
Meanwhile, the rest of the party was wrestling with how to find Thistle while also trying to sort out fact from fiction as things quickly devolved. A warning from Harkoon to Mark, a vision of Johnny built wrong, a mysterious lost villager, and a shifting forest has put them all on edge, as Thistle is being held prisoner by Yadira herself somewhere deep in the Yasil. And we pick up as Miri, you see the trees all around Esper and Shy kind of almost as if they are looking at this scene unfolding with Yathira, the villager, injured, lying on the ground. What would you like to do?
I think Miri would shout to everybody. The forest is watching us, I think. We need to stop.
I think I would, because I would have been holding her bonds, I think, at this point. I would look first to Miri, and then I would try and get a sense myself of if I can clock what she's clocked.
Make a perception check. Do you have exhaustion? Do you have a level of exhaustion?
It's probably going to just be, it's going to be a 10.
Look around. You just see trees.
Miri, I trust you. What do we do?
I have no idea. We just have to stop. I think we have to stop. We can't do this. Something's wrong.
Do what?
I don't know.
She's tied up. It's done.
What's your passive perception?
Not amazing. 14. Okay. My insight and investigation, both 20 or above.
Okay. Make a perception check for me.
Can do. What do I see on a 6, Tim?
You can see from here, you're having a hard time making out Miri. She's quite shaded just with the way, like it is the middle of the night, and where she's standing, you can really only hear her voice.
Miri, get closer. I can't see you, and I want to make sure everyone's within. I want to make sure everyone stays close. I don't want us to get separated.
How far am I from Esper?
You're about 30 feet.
Why can't you see me?
It's too dark. Wait, no. I think that saying it out loud would freak out Esper, because for the longest time, even as what he thinks of himself as a human, he's had dark vision, and it's like, there's something fucking with us. I don't know if it's this person. I don't know if it's the forest. Maybe Yadira. We just have to find Thistle, and we have to stay close.
Do you go closer to him?
No.
Okay.
I want to use that crown and activate the ability to fly.
Okay.
And Miri would just rise into the air, and I want to look down. I want to see what's happening from above. I want to get above the tree line if I can.
Cool.
Okay.
Interesting.
All right.
Cool.
As you start to move up through the trees, I'm going to have you make an athletics check as the canopy gets quite dense around you.
I thought you were going to make us all fucking leave the table again.
It's coming.
It's a 9.
A 9. You get up maybe 10, 15 feet into the canopy, and you are having trouble moving. You are grappled.
I'm stuck.
What?
Can I see her?
The sound has gone up now.
Can I see her?
Make a perception check.
Fuck.
I've still got my little arcane eye up. I can see her, yes?
Yeah, do you move it to where she was? Make a perception check.
15.
15?
Yeah.
4. You've lost her in the trees. You can't seem to find where she is.
15?
With a 15, you can just make out some movement of the leaves, but you can't actually see Miri.
Can I, if someone holds her, I can go get her up from the trees. I can climb pretty easy.
Oh, the woman?
Yeah, I mean...
She's tied up. And I'm like fully, like the end of my staff is like by her forehead.
Please don't do anything stupid.
I'm not gonna kill her.
Okay, I'm gonna try and climb up the trees and help free Miri.
Okay, make an acrobatics check.
I'd like to follow.
All right. Yeah.
Shy.
So,
With,
yeah.
Shy with the eye.
Okay. Not a word. 18.
18. With an 18,
No, sorry. 19.
you manage to scramble up and find Miri, who is all tangled up in branches and vines. At this distance, you can see, with the little bit of moonlight that's coming through as you're this close, I'll have you four, everybody except for Shy.
Green room. Do it. It's your job. I don't like being special, okay?
You see, as you look into Miri's eyes, you see they are kind of a yellowy green tinge. Okay, everybody can come back.
Didn't even get into the room. Definitely no green room.
That's fine. I'm gonna, before I release Miri, I'm gonna grab onto her shoulders. Miri, what's my real name?
Hanya?
Which moon did my mama name me after?
I know the answer to this, right?
You do.
What is that? The moon's like, I forget.
What is the answer?
Esther Reyes and
Van
Dyne.
I don't know the answer. Jess doesn't know the answer to this.
Miri can make a history check.
Can I please do that?
Sure.
Moons are my weakest.
You're at disadvantage also because you're exhausted.
Okay. 12.
You can see she's thinking, but the answer isn't coming very quickly, but then she does land on it.
It's Riaz.
Riaz, okay, thank you.
Miri, I'm gonna say something, and I don't want you to freak out.
I can't promise that ever.
I know.
Okay.
Your eyes are a yellowy green tinge. I think the longer you're up here in the canopy, the force is going to get to you. So I need you to be calm. Treat this like, have you ever felt like sand that has too much water in it?
Yeah?
You struggle and you get stuck?
Yeah.
You gotta relax.
Okay.
And I start taking the one knife that Esper gave me, I start cutting her out.
Okay, I'm gonna have you four leave for a second.
Everyone fine.
Yeah, everyone except for Miri. Don't go too far, but
Yeah.
close those ears. You see, as Shy is talking to you, you can see that her tongue is forked. And you watch as almost like a smile creeps over her face as she reaches for her dagger. Okay, everyone can come back.
No. It keeps growing.
Hi.
Can I reach my bag?
Yeah, you could probably just get to your bag.
I want to try and reach into my bag and pull out something I've had for a long time, which are the belly worms we picked up at that bar.
Belly worms.
Yeah!
And I'm gonna pop both of them into my mouth.
These drugs?
Yeah, she's taking drugs up in the trees.
I gotta
right now.
I gotta remember what belly worms do.
They make
Search
you
that
like
Google Doc too.
They
That's
make
right.
you,
They
like,
give you freedom of movement. I think.
yeah.
Oh, these the Shibari drugs?
Yeah, Shibari
Shibari
drugs.
That's exactly what
Yeah.
these are.
Yeah. You watch as
Hot girl.
belly worms.
You take both at the same time?
Take them both.
You double dosing?
Yeah. You
Bones.
watch as Miri's. You watch as Miri begins to smile as she jams something in her mouth quite quickly as you're kind of looking down, getting your dagger. And you see her whole body start to
I watched
writhe
belly worms, so like I feel like.
in kind of a snake-like way.
Oh no!
Yeah, we're perceiving things differently.
As she slides, almost slithers through the vines of the trees, and doesn't seem to be grappled anymore.
Keep going up. I want to keep going up.
And she slithers in front of you and up.
Miri, I can't follow you up there.
I
That's
gotta.
okay.
Okay, you.
Please be safe.
All right, you make your way out of the canopy.
Yeah.
You look around. You can see the stars above. It's dark. There's no moon out.
And when I look down,
Make a perception check.
at disadvantage, right?
No, I'm not
have
proficient in.
I have 1 point of exhaustion.
Would the
Never
eye
slept.
helping? No, because the eye can't be in her head.
You also have to be proficient to help.
Yeah, that's my one problem. I could probably help if I was good at pro.
That's a 6.
She also can't see the eye, right?
No, but I could probably
Yeah,
hop
yeah,
in
yeah.
this way and be like,
6.
A 6. In this darkness, all you see are just a sea of trees. You can see a few breaks, but it's hard to see anything kind of below the tree line.
I would like to pop into her head and say, I think I can help. Shy.
Yeah.
Get by Esper real quick.
I scramble down from the trees.
Okay, I need you to make an athletics check as you feel the vines and the branches kind of wrap around your legs and arms.
Can I use acrobatics to essentially use my dexterity to dodge out of the way rather than?
It's already taken over.
If is there, please, rules lawyer me if I can do this. Is there a thing that I can use a key point to like disengage?
No.
No.
There's a monk feat. I think there's
Step
a
of
monk
the
thing where
wind, I
you
think,
get.
allows you to disengage as a bonus
Then I'm
action.
gonna.
You can also just disengage as an action, but I think
It's a
this
grapple.
is different
Yeah.
because it's not an enemy that you're trying to avoid attack of opportunity.
It's a 6, Tim.
Okay, so as you go to climb down, you feel your body is being held in place.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Mark. I'm stuck like Miri was.
All right.
No panicking. We're not gonna panic. And I'm like, I think there's a moment where I like pull deeply, deeply into myself and remember just the sound of the ocean and the water lapping on the shores of Keshuera. And I just still myself just to a deep calm. I am not panicked. I am not struggling. The forest wants something, and I'm curious what that is at this point.
So, depending on how close Shy is, Mark, you gave him a slate light ring a while ago, which has given him dark vision. But as he points it over to where he believes Esper is, he's going to cast Fairy Fire to try to like light up this clearing. It's a 20-foot cube, so depending how close, but he's gonna like hit it above, and also any invisible creatures will be lit up.
Okay.
So hopefully it'll just like showering this whole area in light just for a minute, and just see what it looks like when we shed a little proper light on this.
Okay, so as you
Smart.
you kind of get this sort of sparkle effect as you get this brief kind of flash of illumination. I'll have you make a perception check.
Okay.
Can I also make
You're
a
not
perception
at
check on this?
disadvantage.
I am, because I did
Right. Brains.
Legend lore. Not bad, but bad.
23.
23, 11. The kind of bright flash of light, compared with your eyes sort of adjusting to the darkness, makes it hard to make anything out beyond Esper and Ythir on the ground. Esper, you can see in the tree line beyond, there does seem to be a figure. You just kind of make out the outline of a humanoid figure, probably about 40 feet away, briefly before it.
I don't think it's the trees that are watching us. I think it's Yadira.
While this is happening, I think Shy Shai's response of being able to calm herself would unfortunately be the opposite of how Miri's handling the situation, as she feels a deep panic burning inside of her, and she's just going higher and higher and higher and higher. She's flying straight up.
All right. As you get higher and higher, it seems like this forest just keeps going and going and going all around.
Hey, Miri, where are you going?
Up, away.
Up.
I want to see more. The further I am away, the more perspective I have.
I'm here with you. You can't see me, but I'm here.
Okay.
I'm not seeing much of anything from here. It's just a lot of forest.
Yeah, maybe if we go higher.
I think we kind of need you down with us.
I don't want to go back in the forest until we know what's going on. Keep me in the loop.
Can you stay above the forest? Near us?
For now, yeah.
But like,
I'll come down before I have to, yeah.
can we come down a little bit together just so you're close?
Yeah. And I would come down a little bit and float maybe 10 meters above the tree line.
Okay.
Cool, we'll just hang out here together.
Okay.
Alright?
I would like to be out of this tree now. I don't know if I'm strong enough to do that.
Okay, wait, and Mark is gonna make his way. He's been keeping at sort of a distance from Yathira and the rest, but he's gonna sort of come in. And did Shai get lit up?
No, with your
Alright,
11, you weren't
Give me
able
some
to really
Marco
see where she
Polo
was.
or whatever the fantasy equivalent.
You did see the tree that she did climb up initially.
Okay,
though.
can I give me some bioluminescence or something?
I have never been able to do it on command before.
Maybe like shoot the ground or something. I just assume that I can't see. Maybe can I make a perception check? Maybe
Sure.
Maybe
Yeah,
my
as you come under the
exhausted
tree.
state, 12.
I'll say you can do this as a flat roll, so whatever, you can take the higher one.
The higher one? That's a
That's
natural
an
20.
Oh, yeah. Rolling it, just a flat roll.
That's a 4.
We'll go with the 12.
Okay, that's very cool of you.
Yes, you can see the kind of like branches moving up above. You can't fully make her out like specifically, but you can see kind of roughly where she is.
I would send out a bolt. However, I would rather the trees not perceive that as a threat.
Okay, I got you. I'm gonna hit light in the tree because I also have
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Normal style. Because that can I make out a part of her body?
Yes.
All right. Don't resist this. We're gonna cast Vortex Warp
Okay.
to put her back down.
I've solved if you ever accidentally roll disadvantage or advantage and have to balance it, just roll a third dice and take the middle one.
That's not a bad idea.
It's the solution.
So I wouldn't resist it, and I would.
Okay.
Miri's.
I'm with Miri. She's okay.
Okay, I think. I don't know.
There's a figure watching us.
Okay. I don't like holding this person. I don't like it.
Okay. You want to let her go?
Please let me go.
Shh, I'm not talking to you.
I'm gonna talk to her. I don't care if she lies to me. I just kind of need to know. I sit down with her, and I kind of get down at like her eye level. You just want to go home.
Yeah. I just want to get away from you guys.
Inside check. Sure. And she's still hexed on charisma.
I'll give you the help action.
I just want a natural 20 on the inside. I'm so sad that I'm not getting it. It's a 23.
She seems like she is scared of you.
Why are all the trees paying attention to what's going on with you?
I have no idea. Maybe because you're trying to kill me?
I'm sorry. We're all really turning around right now, and that's not your fault.
Yeah, I know.
Shy,
What?
when we confirmed with Dwyler, right?
Yeah.
When we confirmed with Dwyler, she was surprised.
Why were you surprised that Dwyler...
I already told you.
already asked her this.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I don't think we're gonna get anywhere asking her anything.
I think we have to let her go.
We can just knock her out, leave her here. If we let her go, she's a danger to us, or she's a potential danger to us.
Can I hear any of this conversation from above where I am, or is it too?
Make a perception check. She starts to sob.
That's gonna be a 11.
You can't really hear what they're saying, but you do hear crying as she starts sobbing louder and louder.
I'm gonna start coming down.
Okay.
And we still got this.
You still got the belly worms, so you slither on down.
I'm coming down.
Okay.
I have a concern that we're no longer in the Yasil rainforest.
Where do you think we are?
Somewhere between.
Okay.
Hey, you said there's someone on the outskirts?
They were. They disappeared.
Hey, person watching in the dark. It'd make sense if you didn't trust us. We're looking pretty sketchy. You're confused by this forest. We're also very confused by this forest. You want to say hello? You can stay hidden, but like, hello.
I'm gonna have you four leave.
Oh boy.
Aw, beans.
Fucking inviting the vampire into the house. That one.
Hey, if you're looking for a soul to possess,
I'd give literally anything for a puppy.
Mark, there is no one there. You cannot trust this place. You have to leave.
I'm not going to respond to the voice.
I will not let you die. But I will not save your friends.
How are you going to stop me?
I can't, but I will save you if I have to.
I appreciate that. Then we want the same thing.
You cannot trust your eyes.
What should I trust?
Me.
How do you see clearly than I do?
Because, Mark, I am much more powerful than you.
Not like this, I don't think you are.
You feel that presence kind of retreat. All right, everyone can come back.
Come on back now. Come on back.
Hey, y'all, come on back now. Everything solved? Sean, did you solve it?
Yep.
Sick. I didn't like that yet. That sounded too...
Hear no response from the tree line.
Mark.
Hmm?
I don't know what to do. Y'all, I don't... Like, if she is real and genuine and we knock her out, she will get eaten. And that's just us might as well have killed her.
I think whoever's out there isn't an enemy.
What makes you think that?
Because whatever's pretending to be my roommate said that they weren't there. So that there's no one out there. I can't trust my eyes, which I think is half true. But if you say you saw someone...
But I also saw Johnny built wrong, so maybe I can't trust my eyes.
Well, you saw a figure, and here we are.
I don't think I can trust my eyes.
I think... What do you... Wait, are you back?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you slithered through. What do you mean you can't trust your eyes?
Should I open your mouth? Stick your tongue out?
It's normal.
What did you say?
Forked?
Yeah, it's... I think whatever's happening right now, this forest, the closer we get to the Wayla tree or the heart, the deeper that corruption goes, it is going to get worse before it gets better. There is no time for us to figure out. We just have to go and we have to do, and I do not want to kill this woman.
Look. I need you to communicate to everyone. We need to fight each other. Make it look good. Knock each other out. I say in brainhead quotes. I think whatever's doing this wants us to kill each other. It's making us see each other as worse.
I love it, mate. I just don't think we're going to be able to sell it.
I have something that will look pretty real.
Look, I say out loud. I think Shai's right. Either we need to kill this person, and I don't think she is who she says she is. But knocking her out is just the same way. Either let her go, or we kill her, and I don't want to kill her.
I don't want to kill her either.
And that's not based on my eyes. That's just the feeling that I've got.
I take my knife and I go to cut her bonds.
Let's, Mary.
Yeah?
My vote is knock her out, but what's yours?
No.
Okay.
I don't want to do that.
I'm sorry, Esper.
It's fine.
What about someone's watching us, you say?
I don't know. We can't trust our eyes.
Whatever's happening at this point, this is all a distraction. We need to find Thistle. We let everything else slide. He is our most important priority right now, and I go and I cut her bonds.
Okay.
And
She gets up immediately and takes off into the tree line. Esper, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
I'd like to make the bond as she goes. Just
5.
I need you to make an attack roll with your crossbow.
Of course you roll well now.
12.
Okay. You watch as Esper pulls up his crossbow and fires.
I
but
would
it goes
tackle him.
wide.
I would tackle him to the
Goes
ground.
wide.
No, like just the second he pulls it out,
It happens so
I'm
like
so quick. Like,
Yeah.
I'll just be like,
and it happens to just kind of go sail past her shoulder as she ducks.
Esper, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
what?
What the fuck are you
Why are
doing?
you yelling at me?
You fucking shot her.
Oh, shit.
What do you mean, oh shit?
I don't remember doing that. I shot her the first time. Absolutely.
Please just put your crossbow away.
Yeah.
We gather together. We go forward. We beg this fucking forest to let us find our friend. He's the only thing that can save it.
what's the force doing right now? I say it loud.
Make a perception check.
Why?
Christ, I'm not the one for this, but I'll have again.
Can I give him a help action?
Sure.
It's just you
Which would mean
rolling
be
flat.
straight.
So roll a third one, take the middleist.
Math.
Is that how that works?
That does check
Let's
out.
see.
math-wise.
Okay.
What's the middle?
The middle is a 7.
Okay.
It was a 1 and a 19 and a 5.
In the dark,
But you were rolling, you were supposed to roll flat.
I was supposed to roll 4.
Yeah.
So we take the third.
you see, just looks like a forest.
I don't know. Trees. Unless it's like a cool chair made out of them. I should keep that to myself in present company.
I would like to start flying a little bit up into the air and then just touching the ground and then going back up again and touching the ground and going up about 2 meters each time and back down as I cast divination as a ritual.
All right.
Fuck yeah, dude.
At some point, due to the timing of when I began the flying ability, it would cease to function.
Yeah, literally as you hit your head on the ground,
That's so fucking funny.
the divination takes place as you hear that kind of laughter in your ear. As your hand, I assume, is on the tree.
Yeah. What is happening?
You're kind of a pained sigh.
Please.
I'm going to have you either make a religion check or an arcana check. It's up to you. If it's a religion check, you can use your wisdom plus your proficiency if you're proficient in
I
it.
can't help with this, can I?
I'll make a religion check.
I would like you to make a religion check as well using your wisdom.
Cool beans. Jim, just a guy, right? I cannot help with this, can I?
No, because it's in the
Yeah, no,
D&D
that's, yeah.
format.
I rolled a natural 1.
Fuck.
I rolled a 26.
All right.
Mine would be a 9 all in.
Okay. As you reach out to the forest, you can feel this kind of anguish and pain and suffering. And you feel the trees start to move, straining against something. And for a flash, you see Thistle's face, his hand reaching out towards yours, but you can't quite grasp it. As you watch his hand start to push the trees aside without even touching them, clearing a path. And as you go to grab him, you slide into the muck. As you feel the kind of acrid water fill your mouth, you kind of come up as you all see the forest open into a vast swamp around a massive tree. I'll have you four leave the room, please.
Except
Thistle.
Yeah.
As you see the heart of the Yasil emerge from the pool, struggling to beat. I wonder how much time they have left.
Tim, tell me, I'm being held in place by the tree.
By the tree, almost roots, almost like a casing kind of around your
Okay.
arms, covering your hands. The only thing that's exposed is your chest and your head.
Okay.
Even if they find you, they won't be able to save you.
You're right. My time is done. I can help you get what you want,
Really?
but you have to guarantee me their safety. Eject them from the forest if you must, but I will show you how to take the heart.
How can I trust you?
You can't. But you have no other option. You have not figured out how to do it. You have tried pouring your curses into this poor thing. You have what you want. All you need is the information of how to do what I do. I can show you. For their lives. I've lost my family before. I won't do it again.
All right. If you show me, I'll remove them from the forest.
Alive.
You don't trust me.
Of course not. But I trust you to do what is needed to get this heart.
Well, I am curious. All right. Show me.
I'll need my hands. You know I am no threat to you.
You watch as she lifts up her hands and kind of moves them aside as the bark kind of peels away from your body as you kind of stumble forward.
No. You must approach the heart. I won't touch it. I will stay over here. You must approach the heart.
To the edge of the pool.
You must lay your hand on it.
She kind of reaches up. She touches it.
And I will show you on my own.
And I place my hand on the heart of the bristlecone. And I smile. And I cast Hallow. And I think about Hop's Gulch. I think about that space between the Feywild and the material plane. I think about where the heart beating in my chest would have touched its sister heart. And I try and force that removal of desecration through my heart and out the heart
All right.
of the Yasil.
As you grab the necklace to use the spell, you feel it dissolve in your hand as this kind of trickle of moonlight surrounds your hand. And you feel your legs almost like trunks. You feel these spectral roots drive down into the ground and push their way into that pool. You watch as they come up and surround the heart almost like a cage. Yadira's eyes go wide as there is a flash of green that envelops this whole room. As your vision comes to, you find yourself inside of the heart itself. The chamber large. You can see the kind of dripping poison from the ceiling as your body starts to take a different kind of form. You feel yourself crackling. And you watch as the kind of drip of poison turns into almost like a spout. As this snake emerges, this venomous-like elemental rises up around the heart. And you hear the kind of crackling as if you were lightning. As you look down, your form has taken on a lightning-like appearance, and I'll need you to roll initiative. As you fight for this heart inside of this hallowed spell.
Doesn't have its proficiency bonus you add. No, would you add to initiative?
Dex.
Dex. Okay. That is a 9.
All right. You get to go first.
Ooh. Now, question for you. Just, I have a level of exhaustion as Thistle. Do I have that as the?
You do not.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, you watch as this serpent, this kind of greenish like serpent wings kind of spread out from its back as it slithers up from this pool of poison.
And I'm inside the heart, right?
You are inside of this heart.
And I want to look at it, and I want to see if its eyes, I want to see if I can see Yadira in there.
Make a perception check. This won't count as your action.
That's a natural 20.
You can see in one eye the reflection of Yadira, and in the other, this much more grotesque, boil-covered, vaguely humanoid. You can see pestilence pouring from the eyes. You can see boils and malice in the other.
I would look at the eye of who I assume to be Bullock, and I will say, your magic might be old, but you messed with something that was around far before your time. And I will make two slam attacks against the snake.
I'm gonna have everyone come back. All right. You can roll those slam attacks.
The first one is a 15.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's going on here, team?
15 hits.
And the second one is a 16.
What is happening?
16 hits.
So
What the fuck?
What the fuck is happening?
Excuse me, what the fuck?
I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative.
Okay.
Okay.
Boy.
Hey, look at the thing.
Sorry, guys, we might have two combats at once.
11.
What a
The
fucking
heart.
unhinged thing to say. Ooh.
That's 19 points of lightning damage
All together?
altogether.
Nice. As you watch as you...
Oh, sorry. No.
Fuck.
Also, for anyone who's exhausted, your initiative is at disadvantage as well.
27. Sorry, 27.
27,
That's
yeah.
48.
Yeah.
27 points.
As your hands come down, as lightning shoots out and across this venom elemental, as it's slides towards you. It's gonna make 2 attacks, and then I'll get your initiatives. All right, the first, as you watch, as it comes down with its large mouth opens, it bites down on you. That is a 18 to hit for the first one,
Yeah. Armor class very low.
and the second one is only a 10 to hit.
And it still hits.
Okay.
Oh.
Armor class very low.
Very low. All right.
Health points high though?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
13 points of piercing for the first one.
So,
It would be considered magical.
okay.
But you don't take any poison damage from it.
Is this all kit bash this hard?
And not quite. And 12 points of piercing for the second.
All right.
And then we glued some actual tree bark on it.
All right, before we come back to you, I'm going to roll initiative for everyone else. 25 to 20.
24.
24 for Esper. 20 to 15.
15.
15 for Miri. 10 to 5.
13.
13. Shy.
You missed 15 to 10.
And Mark is 5.
That French cat sank.
All right, as you stand at the edge of this swamp, as you kind of slide in and kind of back up a little bit, you see 2 figures kind of emerge from the swamp water. You see one almost looks to be made of the swamp material itself. You can see sitting atop where the head would be, you can see this gnomish-like figure who is kind of encased in these vines and is almost driving the rest of this body as it emerges from the swamp. And you see next to him a horrific kind of boil-covered troll moves forward.
Jesus.
Oh, he wasn't joking about the twin combats.
Maybe we can move them both in the center.
Oh,
Yeah, can you square them off?
Chantel's got it.
Thank you, Chantel. We love you.
Thank you so much.
Absolute fucking legend, mate.
Oh, fucking legend me!
Maybe I'll move this tree out of the way so you can see.
And then maybe those big 2 bushy trees right there, please.
Ain't no trees in swamps.
That's not
just
true.
science.
Everyone knows.
Everyone
Swamps have
knows that.
No tree.
Sideways.
All right.
Swamps in Antarctica, the places where you can never find trees.
Only 2 places with trees. Everywhere else, trees.
No other biomes
All
don't
right.
have trees.
It's pronounced
We are at the top of the order. Let me just roll for these bad boys.
And now, just to clarify, these 2 arenas are not connected like they look right now. Yeah, I didn't think so.
Holy cats.
Oh, fuck!
Shit.
We're in trouble.
Cleric's got 2 spells left. 3.
Cantrips, baby.
It's cantrip time.
You can hit with a mace.
I'm gonna
I have a
cast
staff I can bonk.
so much punch.
All right.
Bonking.
Esper, you are up first.
Fuck. I need to roll worse initiative.
I mean, you're a rogue. It's good to be up first.
It's not. Because my whole thing is fighting people who are already in melee. It's actively bad for me to go first.
All right, all
Be
right.
sneaky. It's so
You can
simple.
hold your turn until after I go. You can hold your action because I'm gonna run in there and punch.
You are gonna run.
But you can't hold a move. Like, you can't
Yeah, I
hold a whole
can't. Like,
turn.
yeah, I
No.
can't.
He's not wrong. There should be a feat where you can, like,
There is a
take a decrease to your thing to, like, give yourself advantage on your
interesting.
first
That
turn
is-
or something
that
like
is
that.
cool.
All right.
That's a very cool one.
I am going to pull out the autocross that I still have my hand on.
Yeah.
Having just shot at lady, and I'm going to bonus action steady aim as I shoot. The troll's bad,
It's a rot troll.
but I'm gonna try and shoot this gnome.
Okay.
Shoot the gnome in the dome.
Renzo the Swamp King? You're gonna shoot Renzo the Swamp King?
Swamp King?
Who the fuck is Renzo?
This is the other one, the other suitors of
One of the
Yadira.
suitors.
Adam wasn't here when
I
when
wasn't
all the
here for
suitors were
that.
named.
Yeah.
We also fought a dragon. Yeah.
We also fought a dragon.
No, I'm aware. You only
Watch out
fight
for
dragons.
Craig,
when
the
I'm
Lord
going.
of the Pass or something. Fuck.
Dunt?
Dunt.
Dunt. Yeah.
Passkeeper Dunt.
That is a natural 20.
Ooh!
So we're gonna do.
Starting him off
We're
strong.
gonna do.
Dunt
some-
is going in the dust.
We're gonna do some d6s.
Right there.
How much is the order first? 2d6.
This is right there.
Can't hex
Just read
because I
here.
already used my bonus action. But this is going to be any resistances that I need to
Dunt
be
punt.
aware of.
Oh.
Poison.
Wait, this
No
is
poison.
Renzo.
And acid.
This is Renzo the
Acid.
Swamp King.
This
So
is the
it's gonna
Renzo
be-
Rend.
8d6.
Yeah, that's
Hey.
a fireball, baby.
Renzo ain't your friend, Zo.
That's some
That's
sixes.
some sixes. 12,
Oh, sure, that-
18,
got it.
23, 27,
Renzo and that benzo viper.
30, 32.
Well done.
36 points of
Nice.
piercing damage.
As you shoot, you actually hit Renzo in the chest as he goes, "Fuck you!"
No, fuck you!
Okay, this guy's not an illusion. He's too silly.
All right, it is Renzo's turn.
I meant to shoot you.
You watch as he's going to use his bonus action to do a saturated expansion. You watch the kind of like vegetation that covers that creates this body. You watch it swell with swamp water as he goes from large to huge.
Oh, boy.
And he is going to use.
Renzo the Swamp King, he's
Yeah,
called?
dude.
Yeah.
Renzo the Swamp King.
He's going to use his water jet. But I think he only hits. Oh, he might hit Miri too.
Maybe he doesn't.
It's a 5 foot. Yeah.
No,
No.
it's not.
No.
Yeah. I'm going to move like that. And so, yeah, I'll need you two to make dexterity saving throws for me, please.
Oh, Em, did I take damage last episode?
Not physical. Just
Oh, yeah, I fail.
24.
Okay. You manage to jump out of the way. And you take half damage.
Yes, sir. Not next level, though.
Miri, you take 46 points of bludgeoning damage.
Jesus.
And you are knocked prone and pushed back.
Whoa.
15 feet.
Caboose crew.
As all of the
23.
water, yes, as all
Miri's
of the water,
unconscious.
What?
it, like drops out of the body,
Jesus.
I never got my long rest.
saturated.
Yeah.
Is he then small again?
He's then small again. He's back to large. Miri,
I'm
I'll
unconscious.
have you come make a
at
death save.
at
Those are flat.
That's
flat,
They're
right?
saves, yeah.
Yeah, that's second level.
Third.
Third level.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Guaranteed, not 20.
The simultaneous lean was
Okay.
very good about very good.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. It is
Stand up, so
Shy's
not
turn.
20.
I watch Miri get bummed. Somebody help her, please! And I just run. I'm gonna run in.
Okay.
I am gonna Can I parkour off that wall thing and get around on the other side of Renzo? Got 45 feet of movement.
You do have to
Yeah.
yell parkour as you do it though in character.
I say it in Aquan. It's much cooler.
It's hop over the log.
And I am going to, because it's like a vegetation suit.
Kind of.
Okay. I'm gonna take my stick out.
It looks fleshy in parts.
Gross. I'm gonna start hitting.
This thing
I don't
made
know
of
if it was.
tubers.
I don't know if we
It
call
looks
that
like
a.
it maybe was a creature.
I don't know if we call that a booth laugh, but there was a booth sound.
That's a natural 20 on my
Eat it today.
So,
2 for 2.
we are gonna. That's 2d8 on my stick.
Stick this.
That's
straight to
7
hell.
plus 4 is 11 points of bludgeoning damage on the first one. That's a natural 1 on the second one. I am going to spend.
I
a
also,
focus
with my
point.
advantage, rolled a 1 and a 20, so we're seeing all the sides of the dice.
That's going to be a 19 to hit on the second one.
19 hits.
That is going to be 12 points of damage.
Nice.
And I'm going to roll one last one. That's going to be a 15 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay.
Unfortunately, as you slam into the belly, it's just boom, kind of bounces off.
And then that is my turn.
I've never seen tinier numbers on a dice.
All right, it is the tumor troll's turn.
Ah!
Hey, that's gross.
As it is going to, I think it's going to go up to you, Mark.
Fuck.
In there.
Shit.
As you smell as it's coming, this kind of awful, kind of pus-filled creature. You can see kind of small arms and teeth sort of growing in its skin.
You had me at tumor troll.
Oh,
This is.
Where are you at health-wise?
It's pretty gross.
I mean, I'm okay, but I'm for me. We'll say it this way: if I got hit by the water jet, I'd also
You'd
be
also
down.
be in the nap times.
In the nap times, in the nap of times, in the worst of times.
All right, it's going to
The nap
make
before time.
some claw attacks.
Yeah.
That's a natural one.
Okay.
Silver
First
burst.
claw.
Joking.
It still has to take the worst result, so.
The second one is a 17. Or no, sorry, a 14. Simple 7.
Save your slots. It depends, I guess.
I think 14 is like on the lower end of what it can swing.
But get a natural one. I'll take it. Fuck you.
That is 9 points of bludgeoning damage
Okay.
and 4 points of poison damage.
I know.
Okay.
I just think we
And then it is going to.
Bear.
You watch as it then grabs one of the small limbs off its back, rips it off, throws it at you, Shy.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Gonna use its fling limb ranged attack.
Ranged attack against the fucking monk.
Oh yeah, I can't. If it's a missile.
Kiss your monks.
7.
Kiss your monks.
7. It doesn't hit, but I would have caught it if it did.
A hell of a limb job.
Hey!
As it hits off of the rocks, kind of jutting out of the swamp, and
I do like the slow-mo
it starts to
image
float.
of Shy like getting ready to catch it, seeing what it is and going, fuck, no!
All
Missed me
right.
with that shit.
It's like
is
Absolutely missed me with it.
Thistle's
fingers
turn.
wobble.
Go, Thistle.
Yeah, to
As this thing kind of pulls back, you watch the lightning crackle in its mouth.
Feels nice to fight all together, even though we're on this different
bonus
maps.
action.
all together.
I can plot tattoo needle. Can I do that?
Yeah, it's a part of
Sure. I can do it when I'm in wild
I'll
form.
allow it.
Sean is on
cool.
the table.
That adds 1d6 force damage.
Are you level 10 now?
You don't know.
I don't know.
You haven't been at the table, brother.
Okay, first slam attack.
Brother.
15. That hits.
15,
Right?
that hits.
And second one is 23, so they both hit.
Yep.
So that's.
I'm gonna go see if I can find a wolf.
That is 9.
Oh no, we have this one.
It's not a wolf.
Yeah, this is what we were using for.
You know, but it's.
There are wolves in here.
Yeah,
there
we don't
wolves?
find an actual.
Wargs.
Oh yeah, actually, look in my box. There's probably a wolf in there. Or wolf-like creature.
We're in the white one on the left.
38 points of lightning.
Oy, yikes.
As you kind of slam down, you watch as you slam twice, and then you feel that kind of dragon claw tattoo where the tattoo would be, it kind of comes out, and you watch. You can see it from your eyes as stag horns drive into it for the extra damage.
And I think the entire time that I'm doing it, I'm bellowing, "You are not welcome here!"
All right. It is the Venom Elemental's turn.
We fought one of these when we were like level 3. You've got this.
All right. As it kind of rears back, you watch its wings kind of fold in behind as it lunges forward at your chest. But it's a 19 on the die, so that's a 24 to hit.
I've got an armor class of 9.
Ow!
And the other one is a 19 altogether. Okay.
I have an armor class of 9. It's gonna be hard for you to.
Yeah.
How many
miss me.
AP do you have?
HP?
Yeah.
93.
It's less than I'd like for an armor class of
18
9.
points of piercing for the first one.
Yas.
And 14 for the second.
Yeah.
As you feel it bite into your chest, its jaw kind of expands to encompass your entire chest, and you feel it bite and then push down again as your lightning kind of crackles out, and you feel it in your rib cage. All right, it is now Mark's turn. As this troll is just slobbering all over.
I know what trolls do, Tim. I know they're yucky, awful creatures.
Fling limbs.
I've been looking
yes.
at this fight,
I can roll for Jar.
and I do believe I can hit
Jar
both
got
these
a
gentlemen
natural 16 for...
in a 20-foot radius without hitting
Give her
me.
a turn. Sorry?
I believe I can hit these two in a 20-foot radius without hitting any of my friends.
Yep.
As I'm gonna take that it's the whole necklace. It's just
Yeah.
one little bead left. As I'm just gonna send it brain style.
I just like the idea of you ripping it off your neck, just being like, this is done.
and it snakes through the legs. It goes to an appropriate place and explodes. I need both these gentlemen to
Fire on the troll.
We'll give Char a turn afterwards just to
Does
reflect her
I
first.
rolled initiative?
Yes.
18.
18.
Yes, so we'll have her act after Mark just to give her as if she was in this
Yeah,
turn's
Thanks,
initiative.
appreciate it.
We
And then
appreciate
we'll,
that.
in the next round of order, we'll put in the 18 slot.
Oh shit! What is it? It needs to be DC 15 deck save
15
for
dex
Renzo
save.
and
This one.
Boomer Troll.
That we want.
I'm gonna figure out the damage while you do that.
The tumor troll rolled a 2 on the die, so it failed.
Good for it.
And
So much dry brush.
Have fun. You're good at it.
That was also bad.
M now. That's the thing.
That's a 6 for Renzo, so they both failed.
86. Sweet. That's 35 points of damage.
Nice.
Yeah, we got
Oh
some-
yeah,
got some
that's
good-
and I honestly, from Adam's brain, I feel like fire on this tumor troll probably not a bad thing. Fire on this nasty plant guy also probably not a bad thing.
And as this explosion erupts, do I get showered in tumor juice? Just so
You get a bit of tumor juice, but it's burning as it comes, so it's more like swamp water.
good. It's not like a mechanical. Okay, great. It's not one of those trolls. Yeah. Then
not troll.
bonus action. Coming out of the fire, you see fucking Johnny Built Wrong.
Yeah.
As he hits the tumor troll with his own distended arm
Fuck,
body.
That's so item
behind.
Behind.
item.
See that in
Yep.
slow
Not a
motion.
spell.
Not a spell.
That's cool.
There's a moment where Johnny sees the back of this troll, and game recognized game. There's a lot of feet on this.
There's a moment where he goes to hit him and he's like, I can't, my brother.
My brother.
Yeah.
Big kiss.
Hell yeah.
They walk off into the swamp.
25 and 25 and 20. to
Yeah,
hit.
both hit.
We love that. We love
Let's go,
that.
Johnny.
I sent an image to the group chat of a model that had wings made of hands, and I was like, "This is a really cool yucky monster." And Tim's response was, "If the hands were feet, this would be Johnny Built Wrong."
We have to build Johnny Built Wrong right.
I am waiting for HeroForge's new Kit Bash system that's in beta right now.
Bash all the
Bash a
feet you
bunch
want.
of feet on.
You can just truly just take parts and put them
Feet
to
for
Smash them
days?
on,
feet
yeah.
for days.
It's feet all the way down.
It's free
Hard to do
feet.
math while hearing about feet.
All right, you little freak.
13 plus 18 is
31.
31 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
as
Great.
Nice.
he is flanking, so he gets
Yeah.
as it's just it's a lot of that.
31, right? Or 38.
31.
31.
Yeah, nice.
Godspeed.
The best part is the many feet thing is literally a mechanical thing in this creature stat block.
Can Johnny Builtron get a many feet step block
He's got to
ability?
learn. He's learning.
Wait, can we? No.
Don't.
I'll tell you about it after.
When Johnny Builtron
Oh.
kills this troll.
Importantly, he's incapable of regenerating.
Yes, we know this.
Because of a thing that Johnny does.
Oh, nice. Also because of the fire.
Because of the fire. But wait, Johnny has a thing that makes
Yeah,
you...
when he's foot style, not like beam style, if he hits you, you can't regenerate.
That's
Very cool.
'Cause that's
crazy
because of the
good.
All right,
Slash.
let's have
Slash
Char
now.
go.
My little baby Wolfie. I'm gonna come put her in there.
As she boom, boom, boom,
I'm not
boom,
looking at her,
bounds
I'm
through the
looking at her,
forest.
I just-
My hope is Johnny Builtron gets the killing blow on the troll and absorbs the troll into his body, getting that ability.
She would have probably been over here. She's gonna run here.
Flank.
Come
Flank,
flank
Renzo.
Yeah.
Okay.
She comes
Mark
splashing through the swamp water.
My toxic trait.
And this very good girl is gonna go for a bite. And she has advantage on this attack roll because of pack tactics. So she has advantage on it. And she gets a +2 because of flanking. That is +5, 24, 26 to hit
Nice.
Renzo.
26 hits.
Natural 20.
I know. It's gonna be 2d6.
I thought it was a natural 20, and then you weren't excited, so I was like, that can't be a natural 20.
And it also needs a strength save, please.
And you're still down.
Super unconscious.
He's got a healing word. He's a bard.
That is 14.
That
strength save.
saves. That is going to be 11 points of piercing damage.
Nice. Yeah, as you watch as Char kind of leaps up and bites onto the arm of Renzo and is kind of trying to pull him down. And
She's so scary. She's growling and scaring and just so scary.
So scary.
Such a good girl.
all right. Then we are at the top of the order, Esper.
I'm going to look at Miri and go, breathe, as I cast Healing Word.
Nice.
4. You ready for this big 1d4? That's a 4. You get 8 whole hit points back.
She alive.
And
You are prone. But
And
yeah.
exhausted
And another
again.
exhaustion.
Double.
So your speed is halved now.
Boo.
this troll is like all up on Mark, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'd like to make a shove attack against Mark.
Okay.
I'm going to try and push Mark backwards and stand where Mark was
I'm
standing.
Oh, absolutely! I let that happen.
I'm also exhausted too.
So I'm going to take my action to shove Mark back 5 feet.
Okay.
Mark apparently is allowing this to happen.
For sure.
And then I'm just putting myself where Mark was standing, and that's my whole turn.
Okay.
Legend.
All right.
I got you, baby.
Yeah.
I shove him so good he goes up.
Scamper, scamper.
Not this better.
Oh, a smaller plinth.
A smaller.
Mark
friend.
deserves the best of
Forge is so
plans.
cool.
All right.
Don't
It is
No babies,
Renzo's
no marks on
turn.
pedestals.
Okay, fucking Renzo.
As you watch, he's going to use. Yeah, he's going to do that again.
Do it again.
Oh yeah. As you watch the swamp water kind of pull into the body again as it
not
sort of
again.
inflates into that huge size, and you see some of the wounds start to stitch up a little
No!
bit. As his is not affected by fire or acid, so he's not a troll. And then he is going to. Does he get that back?
I'm not sure.
No, he doesn't. But he's gonna do that. He's gonna do. Yeah, you watch as his kind of like now kind of bulbous arms, one kind of swings down on you
Okay.
in this wide arc.
We didn't get that very bad.
That's
beat
a
back.
dirty 20.
Sure does.
And then I think he's gonna use the other one on Char.
Not my baby.
Pretty fucked
And
up.
I do
Punch
need
a
you to make a
dog.
dexterity saving throw.
Dude,
for
are
me.
you gonna
I'll
kick
roll
dogs in the
what
face
he's
and
gonna
body?
do. Renzo absolutely would.
Fuck, that
Renzo
is
the Swatter, kicking dogs.
He loves kicking dogs.
You wouldn't
in the
kick.
face and body.
He's not a good man.
23 for my dex save.
23. Okay, so you. So that's
The wrong monk to kill.
21 bludgeoning damage.
I got it. Sorry?
21 bludgeoning damage.
To me?
Yes. As the muck kind of comes around, but you manage to kind of avoid getting covered in the sort of bulk of it as it comes down. And then he's going to use his other attack on Char. That was not very good. That's a 10 to hit.
No!
All right. And Char manages to with the kind of Charmander swings. It takes quite a while, and he telegraphs it a bit, and Char kind of deftly jumps out of the way.
She growls in.
The swamp water kind of splashes up.
She's just locked on like a German Shepherd, and as he lifts his arm, it just takes her with it.
All right.
attack
It is
at me.
now Char's turn.
Char is gonna
proper
go again and
prisoner.
go bite again. Because she has advantage on this attack. And +2. That's gonna be +5, +7, so that's a 16 to hit.
That just hits.
Fantastic. So she gets,
Yeah, I roll. Yeah, 18.
that's gonna be 13 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
And DC 13 strength save, please.
I rolled it.
Oh, you rolled it as well.
You rolled an 18.
Okay,
He's just so strong.
Strong.
that's okay. She's gonna keep
Strong
trying
boy.
to take him down.
All right. It is
Like a good
Miri's
girl.
turn.
Okay, Miri's going to cast Mirror Image.
Okay. You
Smart.
stand up.
Yes, and she's going to stand up. And just with any remaining movement.
It's not duplicity.
Oh, right.
It's just Mirror Image.
Right,
yeah.
right.
And
5 feet of movement
with
left.
any remaining, I have 5 movement. I just want to try and skirt if I can get at all any cover there.
It's
at all.
about where you get a maybe quarter cover.
Okay, cool. And that's my turn.
All right. It is Shy's turn.
Let's go, baby. I'm gonna hit
Honk.
this thing. That is
flank him
going
with
to
Char.
be. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so that's my stick. So that is going to be 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
I'm gonna go again. That is. That's gonna be a 16 to hit.
Just hits.
That is going to be 11 points of bludgeoning
Nice.
damage. I'm going to use a focus point to do Flurry of Blows. That is going to be 19 to hit.
19 hits.
That is going to be, that's just a 1. Yeah, that's just a 1. 5 points of bludgeoning damage. And then the last one, that's probably not going to hit. That's just a 14.
Does not hit.
Okay, and so I'm just like, what I think I'm trying to do is I'm trying to, like, look for those weak points, and I identify one at the knees. Most things are weak in the knees, and so I'm just like trying to break the shell of this thing at the kneecap and just cracking away downward at the kneecap.
You watch as the form is starting to buckle a bit around him, and you watch he's struggling to stay on.
And
his
I
feet.
just hear like, you fucking get down.
Weirdly, Renzo, strongest at the knees.
Reinforced.
It's just really doing knee workouts.
all
Where I put all the
right.
swamp bodies.
It is the Tumor Troll's turn. It is going to.
Now, here's my question. Yes, I'm directly in front of it, but is it not threatened by Johnny Built-Wrong's multiple feet? He wants to be the feet king of the swamp.
Kind of
He's
turned
like,
on by them.
Oh, okay, shit, okay, fuck.
But do trolls like court by violence? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems pretty yucky and trolly.
By
All
foot
right,
violence,
it is
specifically.
going
Those
to.
toes are looking pretty turgid.
Oh no!
No.
It's going to. It's not going to do a flingling this time. It's going to do its bites.
Togid.
It's going to do its first claws on you.
That's reasonable, Tim.
Oh, that's not good. That's a 10 for the first one.
That misses me.
Better. It's a 22.
That
For the
hits
second
me.
No, I will silvery barbs that one.
Amazing.
That's a 13
Total?
for the reroll. Yeah.
That misses me.
Taking advantage,
Let's
baby!
fucking go! Oh!
Then it's going to try to bite you too.
Yeah,
As
fair.
it, like try to.
That's fine because
it's frustrated. Jesus
Uncanny
Christ.
dodge 1.
That's an 11.
I don't need to uncanny dodge 1. That's misses.
And that's a 14.
That also misses.
Yeah.
As he's just like wildly, and you are just lightly stepping around
That is
as this
huge.
troll is
That is
not.
Just the entire time.
No, I think it's like,
All those times he's watched Johnny Built Wrong, he's like, I know how feet move.
I got it.
I've
Watches
seen
all the feet on Johnny Billrung and are like, yeah.
Yeah. Roll a foot history.
All right.
This is kick puncher.
my question is,
Yes.
He punches with the powers of kick.
that's true.
this is wiki.
Would any of those would 14 have hit you?
All right.
Yes.
Great. Okay.
Yeah, my AC's 13.
Wiki
I'm
feet.
so glad about the choice there.
Yes.
No, this is icky
20.
feet.
Yeah.
23 for the first.
Yeah, that hits.
You got it.
Kill this snake.
17 for the second time.
Yes.
It's warm in here. It's because we're in combat.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just gonna...
Woo!
Harps
off.
off for
Tarps
combat.
up. Well, it's gonna be summer soon. I was rewatching some of our episodes and we're all like sleeveless, and I
I
was, like,
was
it's
sleeveless
summer,
last
baby.
week.
What?
You said it as though summer was your idea. I was sleeveless last week.
I came up with it.
I came up
All
with
Adam.
I invented summer.
5 points of damage.
How do you take down this venom?
Yeah.
I think what I do is, because I'm inside the heart, right? So I think what I do is
Wait, what?
I put
What?
my hands up on the walls of it, and I send the electricity through, and I essentially burn this sort of like rot out of the heart, and then it follows it all the way down, and then where it's touching the heart, it sort of shoots up inside and like incinerates it.
All right.
There was a venom elemental inside
And
the
you
heart.
watch as this whole thing kind of immolates. As you, Thistle, come back to, you watch the heart itself start to beat stronger. As the poison sprays out, you see Yadira's eyes go wide. As you watch the whole forest underneath, the roots kind of burst up through the floor of this chamber and push her out. As you watch this wall of fresh green growth surround this heart, as you are kind of encased in this as well, you feel the whole thing start to shift. Outside, you watch as you are fighting, you watch as this troll kind of stumbles down, you watch as it looks up at you, Mark, and this massive root pierces its head and pulls it clean off. As you see a number of other creatures, as this whole swamp is illuminated with this green light, you see a number of other creatures, trolls and the like, starting to move toward this combat that's happening, and you all feel these roots come up and wrap around you, encasing you and pulling you into the undergrowth.
Fuck.
And that's where we're gonna take our break.
Have you shown it? Have you shown it on camera?
I did briefly.
Okay,
yes.
so Tim and I had very fun painting. Can we get a zoom in on the yucky baby
That
heart?
rotated heart.
Zoomies time.
Little zoomy.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Just put it there.
So Tim and I had fun painting it. It's actually like a vase that Tim got printed a very, very small size. And we went out and collected some bark with our kids and had a fun time painting it last night.
Wow.
So cool.
A lot of contact cement. I was gluing on one of the pieces of bark, and I just spilled a bunch of contact cement over it. And
can
Tim
eat
and I
that.
went, no, that looks
eat it.
cool. And then we just sprinkled it all over the
Oh yeah, you find the right guy, cook it up, you can eat it.
Yeah.
Or raw.
Had super
I think-
fun.
I know a guy.
I know guys who'd eat that
That
heart
was
raw.
your con save, not Finn's. That guy could eat anything. You will shit your pants 3 ways from Sunday.
If you eat gluten.
We are going to take a 10-minute break. Yeah, there's so much gluten in this heart. Cellulose, actually. We are going to take a 10-minute break. We have some amazing ads from our friends at HeroForge, both before and after the break, so stick around for those. Grab yourself a beverage, grab yourself a snack, maybe some heart, and then come back for part 2. We'll see you soon. Okay, bye.
Bye.
When the world is in I'll kick some ass for you. So pull up a chair because you're welcome at the table. Come watch us save the multiverse. So turn up the TV and come watch some D&D. Blackwater, we'll roll some dice for you.
Conspiracy
As you
theories.
watch as this green growth surrounds you, you see on the far wall, you see a black spot start to grow and grow as you see Yadira's hand reaching out. And as she tries to reach further in, you watch as the hallowed spell pushes her out against her will, as you feel this whole thing start to shift and drop down, 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 and finally stop. And there's a moment of silence as you see the heart starts to beat slower and slower. And you watch as that green growth starts to peel away. And you can see attached to the outside of this pod, you see other smaller pods. 5. As they start to peel open and your friends pour out onto the ground. As you look out on the landscape beyond this pod, you can see some new vegetation, but largely sparse. The ground black and charred, and just a few saplings here and there.
We can see him.
As
I
you
would
fall out of this thing,
realizing where I am.
and the heart slowly kind of lands on the bottom. After being suspended, kind of drops down to the bottom of this pod.
I think I would realize where I am. And I would just sort of fall to my knees.
I run to him. If I have legs underneath me, I'd go to him immediately. Thistle?
Yes.
I'd kneel down next to him. Where are we?
Is this where I think it is, Tim?
I think so.
Well, welcome to the Bristlecone.
I was really excited for Yanis to say something and Tim go, "Oh no, sorry, no, that was we were sorry."
Way off. Edit that out.
Jurassic Park.
I think there's if I'm kneeled down at that moment, I think I just kind of sink my butt down on the ground and I just kind of sit with him.
You're all okay.
You okay?
We're all right.
We're alive.
Are you okay?
What happened? Where did you go?
It was a trap. As I'm sure you could have guessed. I was under the impression I would be meeting with Moss.
With Moss?
I thought it was him. He contacted me. He said he wanted to talk.
Just to you.
Yes. And I thought there might be an opportunity to glean some of his motives and learn what he wanted to do with your brother. But I had been tricked.
Okay.
It was Yadira.
Why didn't you tell us?
He lied to me.
I did.
Why?
Because I felt that I still have some trust in who I think Moss is. And I feel like many of you do not. And that is a judgment I made without checking with you all.
Okay. It was Yadira, though. She took you.
Yes, and She wanted the heart of the Yasil as well as my hearts.
And you didn't let her take him. Good.
She told me something interesting. She knows of Rias coming closer. She says it is what Alaban has been preparing his disciples for all this time. They are all seeking ways to protect themselves from what I can only assume will be a magical cataclysm of some sort.
Do we know how much time we have before that?
I believe it was a year, or just over a year.
Is that correct, Tim?
It was probably closer to like 18 months or so.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
the last time you learned about it was about 2 years away. I think it's probably around 18 months.
Okay.
It's soon, but not imminent,
It's coming.
but is coming. And Moss seeks to protect himself with a wand.
So how did you get away? How are we? If we're in the Bristlecombe, we're in the Feywild.
Yes,
How do
I'm not 100% sure what I did, but I used the charm of the moon that we found in the mountains. And I was able to drive out the rot.
Good.
So what are you gonna do with I gesture to the heart. That's what, on the floor?
How big is it?
Yeah, it's on the bottom of this pod. It's quite large. It's probably about nearly 10 feet long. Probably at least 5-6 feet across.
That was the same size as the other heart. So yeah.
Can you take even you?
This one actually is a little bit bigger than that heart that was under the basin.
Keep it safe for now,
It
maybe.
was
I will take some time and see if that's something that the heart wants.
I kind of gesture around to all of us, beat up and bloody. I think we could all use a bit of time.
I would like to take a moment first, though, and Esper, can I speak to you privately?
Yeah.
I'd kind of move over with Mark, and we're gonna go take a look at the heart and make sure it's okay.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
I lied to you. Sometimes I feel like I am the wisest one in the group. Because of my age, because of sometimes because I feel that way long enough, I start to believe it. I thought I was making a good decision, but I realize now any decision that would require me to lie to those most important to me can never truly be a good decision.
I'm less upset about you breaking my trust, and more hurt that you didn't have trust in me. The way you explained it made sense. Your reasoning made sense. You could have just told me that. And I honestly probably would have said, all right, sounds like a plan, let's have some backups. I'm not hard-headed. I like planning things and I like doing things smart. And if getting more information on Moss was your motive, that's good. I don't trust Moss. I also would have been fine with it. And you didn't trust me. I'm feeling that a lot these days. I did something against my will in the forest, and there was a reaction like it was expected of me. It's not a good feeling.
I'm sorry. And I know following your saying that I trust you means nothing right now. It's just would only come across as platitudes, but I didn't withhold the information from you because of who you are. I withheld it from you because of who I am. What I did isn't a reflection of you, it's a reflection of me. I didn't tell anybody. It's not that I excluded only you.
I get that. But you only lied to me. I accept your apology. We can move on. I don't need to dwell on this. I don't dwell on things. We'll see how we work together in the future. The only thing that we can change is what we do next. What's done is done. I can see that you are genuine. So we shake hands and we move on.
I would walk over and sort of put my hand out, and I would just grab you into a hug.
I don't love hugs.
That's all right. I'm sorry.
I accept.
Would make my way over to the heart, and
I don't know what we're looking for. Heart is okay.
We're not.
Hearts aren't supposed to be outside of bodies.
I would
This
walk
would
over.
be lethal.
I would walk over.
I know.
Oh my God, Mark! What did you do to the
Mark,
heart?
Mark's
Mark, what did
Mark's
you do?
on the heart.
Blowing into the valves.
I am just like, as we're walking over, if Mark's actually, I'm like,
We're not actually looking at anything anymore. We're just giving them some
See,
space.
the base of the pod has kind of come up to meet the heart in kind of like a cradle.
Just elbow deep in a valve.
Are they eating each other? Are they eating each other? I know
No.
nature's metal. Like, if you're in a weakened state, nature likes to. Like, this was always going on about it. We're like, so do we let nature take its course?
Yes.
Do we let the heart get eaten?
As right now, Mark.
Because it's like his cousin,
Mark,
right?
the closest person here that has any understanding of nature is Thistle. So
Yeah, but
you know what?
he's talking to.
And so you know what we're gonna do?
What?
We're gonna do something that my mama taught me anytime I went near her stuff at home. She said, "Put your hands in your pockets and leave them there." So put your hands in your pockets.
Yeah, but I can still touch it with my mind.
and Shy just
Fucking
like,
checkmate, atheists.
Shy just like desperately trying to be like, yeah, okay, Mark, can you put your like mental hands in your mental pockets
Tuck
then,
your little
please?
brain finger into a fold of your brain.
Ew.
As we do that, as Thistle walks over.
Mark has an aneurysm.
Trickle of blood.
I would walk over and I would place my hand on the heart, and I'll cast divination.
Okay. You feel this slow heartbeat, and you can feel your own heart beating fairly quickly. You feel them start to sync up. As they start to sync, and not quite in beating at the same time, but almost in asynchronous boom, boom, like almost like a call and response. As they start to settle into a rhythm.
I would like to sort of reach out and get a feel of what the heart wants.
You understand, and you can see this was a protective measure instigated by your heart, protecting its sister heart. You can tell the heart is all right where it is, but it isn't meant to be here. This is a temporary fix. It can survive for a time. It is safe. It is healthier at the moment, but it cannot thrive here.
Do I get a sense that it's waiting for us to fix something in the Yasil for it to return?
You understand that it does not feel safe. Like it took the moment that it was given, where it had a momentary reprieve, to be able to almost eject itself, to save itself. But you understand kind of intrinsically, the longer this thing is away from its home forest, the rest of the forest will start to feel those effects over time. Now, because of the kind of lifespan of trees, that can take a long time, but eventually that forest will suffer without its wind.
Thistle, do we have time to rest here and then go kick someone's ass?
Yes, we have time to rest, and at some point, we will need to return the heart to the Yasil.
Is there a way we can get from here to the Yasil?
Well, if we rest, I might be able to try and find Hopscotch.
Oh, yeah.
I believe we entered it from that side. I should be able to enter it from this side.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
But
Smart, Thistle.
that's long shot. The other idea I had was I'm curious if there is still some
He does that old man thing where he's mid-sentence.
Starts chewing on something that isn't there in his mouth.
Blowing saliva through some teeth.
I'll get there.
Look at that. It's there. Extra.
Didn't you think that you were going to try?
we might be able to find some of the elves
Oh,
that
yeah.
used to guard the Yasil,
The Calypso.
the Calypso, and we might be able to entreat their help. But
I can get us to Hopscotch.
oh,
I think I'm trying something new, and I carved a rune by the fire there. So I just need fire here and
and some rest.
some rest. Then we
Yeah.
could go there.
You're taking not first watch.
And
if
I-
you're taking a watch at all.
Could I not take a walk?
No.
Yeah, deal.
No,
And I think from now on, you sleep
You
first
should probably
always.
sleep first, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Caboose crew sleeps first, absolutely.
Yeah,
So
so
we're
wait a second. How did you get roped into this?
No, I agree with the sentiment that
Oh,
they
alright.
need to sleep to be able to do the things they do.
From the caboose.
And so if something bad happens right when they've gone to sleep, it's bad for all of us.
The engine team when we're sleeping, and the caboose crew.
I just think that skincare is important, and that sleep is important for
Yeah.
skincare.
So, is there
Sure.
Is there anything where we are? Or is it just barren?
It's not totally barren. Like I said, you can see some saplings and things like that. There is some light growth, and you can hear the occasional insect, but it's fairly quiet, fairly open.
Hey Tam.
Let's camp inside of a hut.
Hey Tam.
Mhm.
You said that the ground was charred.
Some of it is, yeah.
I would love to go find a little spot
Okay.
and just get my hands all up in there
Yeah.
and cast Ashen Memories.
Hell yeah.
The spell that just keeps on giving.
My favorite spell.
Law spell.
As you touch this ash, your eyes snap open. The smell of ozone fills your nostrils. As you look across an entire forest of fire, as lightning cracks down all around you, You watch as frightened deer and all manner of animals flee for their lives. Trees are falling. You can hear the groans and creaks. It is heart-wrenching. You look up in the flash of the sky and you swear you see a humanoid-like shape, massive, angry, silhouetted by the moon. As your eyes come back to him.
I would share what I saw with everyone in as much detail as I could.
Is that the same being that's been after you?
It appears so.
I'm sorry,
Sorry,
Thistle.
Thistle.
It's all right. It is done.
Mark pulls out the plum seed you gave him a long time ago. I genuinely didn't know what to do with this when you gave it to me, but I feel like this is where it should go, right?
Yes.
I had 4 left, right? Who did I gave one to you?
One to me.
One to you, and one to Adam.
I don't have one.
I think you gave. Well, I don't have it in my list of.
Gave one to an NPC.
Yeah, you
I
gave
gave
one to
one
the
to-
witch.
No, I didn't give one to the witch. I gave one to
Oh,
the
the-
bear guy. The guy I wrestled. What was his name?
Yeah.
Bigby hibernate?
The governor.
The
Are
governor.
you
Yeah.
sure you didn't give one to the witch?
No, I didn't give one to the
You
witch.
didn't give one
'Cause
to
that was-
Dwyler?
He gave his eyeball.
Not Dwyler.
Oh, the hag.
Because you got turned
outside.
into a tree and couldn't move, and we took you to the witch to solve it.
I know. I let her lick my eye or something.
No, she took something else. I think she took
Hair,
a lot.
She took all
from
of our
each
hair.
us,
Yeah.
Took all of your hair.
I would pull out. I think I had 4 left. I definitely had enough to do this, but I'll pull out 2 more. And I'll give one to
Ivor.
Shy, and I'll give one to Esper. And
It would mean a lot to me if my new family started my old one again. If you would like to plant them.
Can you show me how?
Yes.
And I would pull out one of my own. And I think what I would do is I would plant them all around where the heart is. So that they would sort of like share space with the heart. And I would show them how to sort of dig the hole and plant it and cover it. And
So it is, yes.
Is the ground wet? Or is it
Some of
dry?
Some of it is damp. Like the earth is damp.
I think what I would do is once we did this, I think Shy would just kind of sigh and exhale. And I'm going to fog would just kind of leak out all around us, but like a heavy, wet fog that I know will sink down and moisturize the ground around, except it smells like the sea. It smells like Cachoeira. It smells like the rich, salty smell of the kelp. And when you can smell sunlight, like when you're at the beach, that smell of sun, that's what it smells like, is it kind of rolls through and around and circles all of us.
I can see Adam's face. We're just going to confirm that it is not, in fact, salt water.
It's
It just
not.
smells like kelp.
Salt the land. Nothing shall grow here again.
Nice.
As I plant mine, I'm gonna, from my pocket, put a card face down and bury it with one of the cards from the Deck of Wonder to give it a little bit of extra magic pop.
Okay.
I'm gonna mark off. We're down to 8 cards from the Deck of Wonder.
is that something you got from the one that I wasn't here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it like a deck of many things?
It's a less deck of many things.
Less
it just does like
Deck of a
stuff.
few things.
It's a deck of a few
Couple
things.
stuff.
Deck of a bit of a
Some fun stuff.
Do you want me to find the table and roll?
It's an
Fireball
explosive.
card.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Just smoke rises from the ground.
It'll take me a second to find it, and
As he's drawing a card, and we're all planting our little seeds, I'd just like to sort of saddle up to Miri, and just say, hey, up, huh?
Yeah. Away. I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah. How was that for you?
You have something you want to say, Mark?
Well, I'm just.
Sorry, not ran, but
I think you have a desire to know what's going on.
yeah.
I guess I just, I would like to help in those times, to help you figure out what's going on, because I didn't really know what was going on either. And I just think we probably see more when we're together.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're right. I also think I would have kept going if you weren't with me there. So, thanks for putting your attention to me in that moment. There were a lot of things happening at once.
But yeah, well, you know, yeah, easy enough to do. Cool.
Cool.
I like the way you planted your seed.
Like the way you planted your seed.
Similar style, really. We both just did what Thistle said.
Yeah, I'm not good at making things grow. A lot of what I do kind
Setting
of
things on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
kind of stops growth.
I've never actually had to look after a living thing ever. Like, houseplants? Yuck. We could take botany? Nerds. No. Anyways. Yeah.
I guess. Like,
Hmm?
I don't know.
Okay.
Just. Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Handshake.
No, sorry. My hand's actually sweaty. So
Yeah, I can't actually tell that with my mental hand,
Oh, okay. Well, then
but you
let's-
feel the pressure.
Yeah.
It feels like a handshake.
Yeah.
Good. End of scene.
What card did you pull?
I rolled a natural 19. And I'm going to try to make an argument for this, and hear me out. Knife, an uncommon magic weapon you're proficient with, appears in your hands. But because I buried it with the seed, could I make an argument that the, like, magic of the card infuses each tree to kind of represent the person planting it? And the way I'm arguing for this
Yours looks like a
specifically
knife.
is my tree, instead of fruit, grows little knives.
You planted a knife tree?
But each of us has a different kind of tree.
I'm gonna grow a foot tree.
Or an eye tree.
You'll see what kind of tree you grow.
But yeah, I got the knife card.
So funny.
As we're kind of settling down, I'm gonna take first watch. Will you take first watch with me?
Sure.
Okay. So I think we just kind of get a campsite space.
All right. Make your perception checks.
I'm still exhausted.
12.
Bad. 9.
Okay. You're both pretty tired. Pretty open view. It's dark now. But you see there is kind of an aurora rippling through the sky. You don't seem to notice anything on the horizons.
No moon.
No, not yet.
Do you want to talk, or do you just want to sit?
It's up to you. I'm fine with either.
Okay. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you?
I wasn't, but I am now.
Why weren't you?
I was sore, and not the physical sore. I put my anger towards you, and I shouldn't have.
If it's any consolation, I didn't feel it.
I mean, I think on one hand that's good, but you should probably get better at that.
Probably.
You're very good at reading people, Esper Declan. I'm surprised you didn't catch that on me.
What last night has taught me is I have grown complacent in reading all of you because I felt like I didn't need to. I'm good at reading people that I think have something to hide.
You think we got something to hide?
Thistle did, and I didn't see it coming. And apparently, I missed something on your end.
That's not your fault.
But like you said, I'm good at reading people, but I've stopped with you guys.
Maybe that's because you feel safe with us.
Yeah, and look how that turned out.
That don't mean that's a bad judgment call on your part, though.
It was last night.
Okay. Well, then let's have that be an anomaly.
Do you trust me?
Yeah,
Do you think the others trust me?
yeah.
When I shot at that woman the second time, first time, fully didn't mean to hit her, but meant to shoot. The second time, I saw three faces that weren't shocked. Just angry. And the lack of shock hurt.
I know. And I'm sorry for that.
I will never go against the group, even if I think it's the wrong choice.
None of us in that moment, and I'm not making excuses for nobody, none of us could tell up from down, left from right, see from shore. I wasn't sure if it was my eyes deceiving me. And when you said you didn't remember, I let it go. I was angry in that moment because I thought,
If I'd wanted to kill her, she would have been dead.
I know, and that's why I was
Minutes
angry.
before.
And that's why I was angry and I was shocked. I was shocked more than anything else. But me, when I'm shocked, I get mad. Because it's safer. Because when I'm afraid, when I feel like I'm not in control, when I feel like I can't trust myself or get a handle on things, I'm not saying it's the right thing to do, but my brain pushes out and gets mad. I don't like being angry with you, particularly.
I think the lack of surprise from everyone, not just you, put me of mind of Cycler.
No, Esper. You're not evil. And you know that. I couldn't love an evil thing.
Yeah. I told Whisper I wasn't gonna tell you. Son of a bitch.
To whisper. You're talking about me to whisper.
Yeah, I was
While
talking about
I was gone.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
I was mad at you.
Why? Oh, because I'd left. Yeah, no, that one's fair.
And that night that I got pissed drunk and ended up falling off a fucking dragon is because I was mad at you. And it was easier to get drunk about it than be mad at something that wasn't there.
I'm worried about the tactical choices that this group makes.
You know what? We're a bunch of young, untrained, and unprepared people and a tree.
I just feel like today I said everyone stay close, and the moment I said those words, two people stopped staying close as much as possible. Yours is fair, you went to help, but I just...
Nobody's perfect, Esper. We're all gonna fuck up from time to time.
It was
And
a
maybe more
domino
often.
of fuck-ups these
Yeah.
last couple days.
And I
Actually,
think
Mark held it together pretty well today.
I would move closer to him, and like, if I was sitting next to him, I would turn to kind of face him. I'm gonna keep telling you this until you believe it, and I don't care how long that takes. You are not evil. And if that ever does happen, I will drag you back kicking and fucking screaming.
I don't think I'm evil. I think I'm capable of it.
We all are. I certainly am.
I think me doing something would come as less of a shock to people.
I think you gotta stop worrying what everyone thinks about you.
But then how do you get an angle on them?
I don't know, I'm not good at that.
Think of it like punching. You gotta get past their guard.
You're already past all of ours. We trust you.
We'll see. I believe with you.
Good.
I believe with Mark. I feel like he trusts all of us. Oh, there's some shit there. Miri's a work in progress, and I thought I was there with Thistle. We'll see.
Thistle, I think, is more like us than he would ever admit.
I have never been under the impression that Thistle is in any way wiser than any of us. He does drugs next to water. That's a fucking insane thing to do. He's been actually, arguably, the most irresponsible of all of us. And there's this weird kind of like, whoa, Thistle's the dad. And I'm like, that's a fucked up household. Like, the dad's on the balcony tweaking out next to the coast. Like, that's not great. My accent went a little wobbly there. I just, can't see so good in the dark anymore, and I don't know which one of you are nutted. That's a Ted Lasso quote. It's my favorite Ted Lasso quote when he headbutts someone. I don't think Thistle's like primarily wise. He's kind of a dipshit sometimes.
So are you.
In some regards, yeah. But like, walking off into the forest alone, I did it. At least I had Sucks with me, and I told Miri where I was actually going.
Sucks doesn't count as
Yeah,
company.
that's
independent.
worse.
We're all fucking asleep.
And, I think, yeah, in this moment,
That sucks.
I think in this moment where he's like kind of train of thought, he'd be like, and I went with Sucks and was enchanted. You didn't know that?
You were enchanted.
No,
What happened?
I'm more embarrassed than I'd honestly rather you think that I just left.
Oh, you worry about what I think about you now.
I ate a nug.
I'm sorry, you did
He
what?
gave me a nug, and I trusted him. And it was enchanted, and it made me go with him. I ate a nug.
You had to go see your ex.
No, he fucking enchanted me with magical food made by my ex.
Oh.
And then she gave me a different nug that showed me how I die. The nugs are bad.
I'm sorry, you need to slow down for a minute.
Did you not know about the how I die thing? I feel like I've talked about that.
Yeah, but you never... Esper, sometimes I think what is very commonplace or easy knowledge to you is it's a lot to process for some other people. And that's not bad. It just might mean that things you say in happenstance or things that you will pass off as oh yeah, this happened to me, I figured out how I died.
Oh. Yeah.
And I know that that's not something you're unfamiliar with, but
Not as many people are as familiar with death as I am. Yeah.
and that's part of who you are. But I wouldn't change that.
It was Damien.
Your brother?
Yeah. The next time I die, it'll be at the hands of my brother.
No one.
I'll come back. I've done every other time. When I come back, we're gonna help my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you, you just turn me in the direction and you show me what to do.
I don't know when it's gonna happen. So next time we see my brother, just get some diamonds ready.
That's not my purview.
Well, you know, just like everyone get some diamonds ready.
Okay.
The next time, there might be less of me. I think each time there'll be less of me. And I don't know if that's just physical or more. So if I'm different after, I'm sorry.
Esper. I told you this once, and I will say it again. I am not in the business of losing. I will not let them take any bit of you. I won't. I'll fucking put the whole ocean behind me if I need to. Now you're gonna stay there, and I'm gonna go wake the next two, and then I'm gonna fall asleep right there. Okay?
I would like a word with Miri.
Does that need to happen right now, or does that need to happen in the morning?
Yeah, in the morning's fine, I guess.
Good.
Shy, as you walk over to wake the next two, you notice your bioluminescence is glowing softly with the aurora up above.
I think there's a moment. Shy doesn't really care about her looks that often. It feels pretty. I think that's just for her.
Yeah.
As I go and I go over to Thistle.
Yes.
Your turn.
All right.
And I go over to Mark. You okay?
Yes. Sorry, I became Thistle there. Yeah, mate, absolutely.
Good.
So I was dreaming in Thistle's dream.
Yuck, because you can do that. Stop it.
I can take this one on my own if you need to.
No.
mostly.
No, we don't.
Abso-fucking-lutely not.
I mean, we are. This is my house. This is my home.
I let
I think
them.
on principle I'm gonna stay up.
All right.
I go over
feel the
and
business.
I curl in next to this one.
Esper, as you start to drift off, your eyes kind of flutter for a second as you have a moment where you see ghostly figures of the whole forest swaying in the breeze. It's beautiful. It's unlike any forest you've ever seen before. It is magnificent to behold.
I try to lock that image into my mind so that in the morning I can have Mark take it and show Thistle.
So you take a moment, take it in before you fall asleep. All right, you two, wake up for your rest.
Mark would like to remember how to be on watch as I cast Borrowed Knowledge.
Before we do that,
Oh, cool.
as you were sleeping, you feel your body in that thick liquid. As you move forward, you see the eyes in the gloom. I have to make you stronger.
Okay.
I tried to warn you, Mark.
Was that actually you?
Yes.
Shit. You can understand why, maybe. We need a password or something. I'm so sorry.
Mark, you have to trust me. You are going to need me. You are sick. Your body is sick.
In what way?
In a way that I cannot help. You've been infected with something, Mark.
When?
I believe it was when you fought that tree creature. You inhaled something. I can't mend your physical body. Not yet. You need to seek help. And please, you need to trust me.
What happens to people if I tell them your name? Like, down the line.
You spark a curiosity. Most in this world wish to know more. It is the natural state. I hold all of those stories. I can give them answers. I never forget.
Do they become like the your followers at the bottom of the lake or in the cavern?
Some do. Some wish only to consume. That is their choice. It is, or rather it can be, intoxicating for some.
How do you want to make me stronger?
Come closer.
I don't know. I'm feeling actually pretty strong these days.
Really?
Yeah.
Seems as though you'd like to show me something.
Like what?
You tell me, Mark.
I just think,
You seem quite confident.
well, just back in the forest. You, I believe that you never forget. But I think you, maybe have lost sight of your capacity to be surprised. You seemed pretty confident that my friends and I were going to die there. And you're right, maybe I'm not very strong. But I think we are.
You're right. Perhaps I underestimated your friends. A mistake I will not make twice. Thank you for teaching me.
How do you want to make me more powerful?
Come closer. Make a charisma saving throw.
Yeah, you got it, you got it, you got it.
You rested.
Sure.
That's
No.
super cocked.
Yeah,
Because I can see the top edge of the
yeah,
dice.
yeah,
Like,
that one's in jail. Straight to. Okay.
I'm gonna make you a dice box.
No. 24.
24. You feel a pull, but you resist.
One thing my dad always said when dealing with people in business, that anyone who tells you to trust them hasn't earned it.
I'll remember that.
We can work together. But I don't go on faith.
Very well. You feel yourself float backwards as you're woken up.
Thistle. What? Sorry.
You okay, Mark?
Yeah, sorry, dreaming is Thistle.
Okay. It's your turn.
Oh, good.
You all right? Said, are you all right?
Am I all right?
Yes.
Yes.
You've leveled up.
What?
In what? Sorcerer? Oh, good.
Hate that question.
What the fuck?
Hey, fuck off.
Have I leveled up, Tim?
We'll see.
Did my tree vision level me
Are
up?
you,
We'll see when you wake up.
Oh, good.
are you all right?
I think so. Are you a dad now? We just planted your babies together.
Yes, I guess I am in a way.
Are you a single father?
I am. It's very difficult.
Congratulations.
Thank you. You are like an uncle now. The responsibility is immense.
As an uncle?
As if this forest lives or dies, it is up to you.
No,
I'm just joking.
oh, thank Christ.
No,
I can
it's not how forests
I can
work.
come in and like tell jokes to
Yes.
the trees.
Yes.
And teach them to drink or something. Are you okay?
It's been a day.
Yes.
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 Would you like to go for a walk? We won't go far.
Okay. Show me around.
Yes.
Back in your house.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I would sort of take him for a walk and sort of like, we wouldn't go far.
My brain eye stays in the
Like, we
fucking-
wouldn't go far from the camp.
The cloud finally catches up with us.
I'll have you both make perception checks as well.
Miri and I die. Shai's left alive again.
I would sort sort of show him like
Don't.
where
Don't me about
Compounded trauma.
where like back there used to be this tree that lived
Yeah.
over here, and
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
a
yeah.
family of squirrels that always used to like, get into trouble from over here.
Four.
Oh, it's bad. I'm reminiscing too much. What did you say? Perception? 14.
14. You are sort of caught up in this moment of revisiting this place. And yours was
24.
24. It's quite quiet. As you are out on your walk, there's a couple of things you notice. Some of the burnt stumps and things like that have become nurse logs. You can see saplings growing out of the top of them. And you do notice a little ways into your walk, you notice the moon of Van Dyne looms large in the sky.
That's her baby.
And you see a number of the saplings, not all of them, but a number of the saplings almost seem to shift ever so slightly towards the moonlight.
And some of Sprig's family used to live in a tree that stood right here.
Another tree.
Yes, this one was quite the character. Yes, he would always pull these practical jokes. Very, very funny.
Like, what?
What do you mean what? Practical joke.
But what kind? Because
The funny ones. Oh, you mean what did he do?
yeah.
Specifically?
How did your friend do a joke?
Oh, well, sometimes he would convince the other trees to tell you when you woke up that you were in a different place. You'd turn around and you would say, oh,
You turn around?
well, you know, observe in the other direction. You'd say, oh, hello, Edward. And they'd be, oh, I'm not Edward, I'm Frank. And you'd say, oh, wait, I'm plotted next to Edward. So, no, I'm Frank.
Classic.
And then you-
absolutely
you're so confused.
classic. No, this is great. It's just like me and my mates made
Such.
absolute
Yeah.
mad lad,
Oh.
Frank. Absolute mad lad deception check. Like an 8-16. He wants to support Thistle, but this is really boring and dumb.
Insight?
It's 25.
This is really boring and dumb.
He's sort of half listening.
It's just like
yeah, it's good.
it's
yeah,
another
yeah.
tree with a different animal in it. It's cool.
Thank you for indulging me.
Well, you know, it's,
I wish you could have seen it. It used to be quite spectacular.
well, it looks like it's on the way.
Yes. In about 10,000 years, it might be.
Do they know you're here?
A pardon. My hearts.
Yeah.
Oh, the trees here. I don't know. I think it's best not to bother them.
I think you're sort of everyone's either dad or uncle right now. And I think everyone here has probably gone a long time without anyone to look up to. I can imagine they'd like to be bothered by you if we're not going to stay.
I don't know what I would say to them.
You're very wise, Thistle. I'm sure you could figure it out.
No, you misunderstand. I don't know how I would explain why I got to live when the rest of them died.
I don't think you have to. How do you feel that they are here and growing quite beautifully, actually.
I don't know. I honestly, I never thought I would come back. I never thought I could come back, find my way again. But you're right,
Are you proud of them?
I am.
Thistle, then you should let them know that while you can.
I would walk over to one of the nurse logs and I would place my hand on it and I will cast divination.
All right. As you watch, there are spectral roots that flow down your arms from your chest and into this nurse log. You feel your heart for the first time in a very long time commune with its home. And you feel this joy erupt through the forest. You hear thousands and thousands of small voices, all screaming out with joy. It is almost overwhelming. This wave, like a plant getting water for the first time after a drought. And it turns into a song. You hear this song almost like a whisper with the size of the voices all around you. A chorus of praise.
I think I would, knowing that the purpose of these hearts are almost like a collective memory and consciousness, I would sort of share the memories of essentially the trees from before that they would not have known directly. And bridge that gap from what the bristlecone was and who's there now.
You watch as this linking of old and new, like a nurse log yourself. You watch as the trees start to grow even more, and these saplings grow taller, not to full size, but into adolescent trees. You feel the kind of ground swell around you with new life as that chain of knowledge has been restored. And you level up.
And as I would sort of come out of it, I would, thank you, Mom. I was scared for so long. That they wouldn't want me back. Because I left. I don't know how or why I survived, but I know that the first thing I did when I knew that I survived was I ran. So thank you.
I think I just go over and I just give Thistle a hug. Like an actual hug.
I think you would feel him like the hugs you've gotten from Thistle in the past, because he's a hugger. They're firm and he's the one hugging. And in this one, he's definitely not the one hugging. Like, he's letting himself just be hugged.
Thistle, you know you're not my dad, right?
I know.
You're my brother, mate.
It's good because a son shouldn't have to teach their dad so much.
I couldn't possibly make you too wise.
Can you tell Esper that?
All right, as you head back over to the group, you see those seeds that you have planted have sprouted into saplings.
The fuck is all that one?
I don't know, it looks like knives.
You see, as the rest of you start to wake up, as your rest is finished, it is still nighttime. The moon is still out. You feel rested as you come to. You have spent much of your dreams moving through this ethereal forest. You've been granted this walk to see the kind of vision of what the forest was like. Shy, you wake up renewed. Your muscles feel stronger. You watch as the bioluminescence once again kind of glows down your arm
I think there's more of it.
as you both level up.
I'd like to imagine that Esper was like ethereally there with Mark and I, but he could see it, and so while Mark was kind of like, "Yeah, that's cool," Esper's like, "Holy fucking shit!
Right, that's crazy. As
Like, no, I'm Elliot.
Miri, you feel warm, and a warmth radiate through your body as you wake up. You hit your head on your own tree that you did not realize as you'd fallen asleep, as you'd moved in your sleep, was right next to you, and you smoke your head. And you hear a little laugh. Dearie, I'm sorry that weren't me before.
Thank God.
Another god hijacked our chat. But don't worry, he's on my shit list now.
You better look at
Here, let me kiss that better. She kisses your head where you bumped it.
that. Was
Your
nice.
eyes kind of flutter open. You level up.
I'd like to immediately, as I wake up, just kind of wander off without saying anything.
You do see, before you go,
Oh, sorry.
trees that have grown up around the heart. You see the tree that you planted has almost whitish leaves.
Cool.
Some of them almost translucent. You can see the kind of veins through the structure of them, but the leaf themselves are almost translucent, and some of them are almost ghostly white. And you can see in the center of the sapling, which isn't super wide, it's probably about yay wide, you can see there is a handle of a dagger. It is quite wedged in there.
Oh, I'm coming back to you, but there's something I gotta do first.
Shy, you see the tree that you planted. You can see has beautiful long kind of catkins that almost look like kelp. You can see the wood itself looks like almost like driftwood naturally. And there is kind of a bluish hue to the underside of the leaves. Mark, you see, it looks like a willow tree. Long kind of bending branches, dipping down ever so slightly. And you can see at the base of your tree, there is kind of an outgrowth that almost looks like a bowl.
Oh.
It is empty. You see a type of tree that you remember seeing as a child in your trips to the fire elemental plane. You see this black trunk, and almost within the kind of cracks of the kind of craggy bark, you can see there's kind of almost an orangish, it almost looks like an orange glow, but it's the kind of natural wood underneath is this kind of vibrant orange. So it gives off the illusion as if it were almost like cracks of magma underneath. And you can see the leaves are quite red, and there is a warmth to this tree, just a natural warmth. Thistle, you see the heart of the Yasil has shrunk ever so slightly, but you can see the pod underneath now has gripped it tightly as it rests here, secure.
I would like to find like an acorn or like a pine cone, any sort of like seed thing. And I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna take one of my knuckle bones as my token for the day. I'm gonna crush it over the acorn, making the acorn my token.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go Thistle. Looking at the trees that are like more growing than they were last night, I'm like, I don't think you need to hear or see this. I have something for you that I think you'll get some joy from. I'm gonna give you the acorn, and then using telepathic message, I'm gonna show him like bits of my walk last night and the like images of the trees.
And you all level up, just to be clear.
Oh. Death isn't the end. It's just another path that we all eventually walk. Just because something is dead doesn't mean it's gone. They're still here. They still love you.
Thank you, Esper.
Of course.
And he would look through that thing and then water all the plants with his tears.
No, salt! That's salt! Stop it!
Not his tears.
They're
Feywild-
sappy. They
Feywild
take
grows
forever to
exclusively
do.
Leave me salt water, shit. Feywild's wild, dude.
So thick.
There's a fly stuck in it.
1,000 years from now, it'll be amber.
All right,
Everywhere.
so
Are you taking the heart with you?
no, the heart will stay here where it is safe.
Good call.
I did some thinking last night.
Okay.
I made us a list of things we have to do. I can't say this last one because I don't know it. But we have to get back to the material plane. Step 1.
Yeah.
Chlor.
We have to go.
We have to
find-
go help Miri's parents.
Yeah.
Step
Yeah.
2. Step 3. Alora and the Kokini heart.
Yeah.
Shai's brother also.
Step 4. Shai's
shit.
brother.
We didn't get anything out of Yudira.
I did.
Oh, you did?
She's trying to save some obscure town in the north of.
We know that Telikov.
All right, I found out nothing new.
Did we know that?
We did know Telikov.
Oh.
And then
It's so hard for me to keep track. of
after
what
that,
we know and what Blackwater knew.
after Shai's brother, or after the heart, we have to find Shai's brother and help him. And after that, we had to find Esper's brother. I wasn't here for that either. Never mind.
Yeah, as far as
So-
you know, Esper's dead.
And what's that last thing that you also don't know about?
You not.
We have to stop you from being sick.
Sick?
I don't
Make
know
a
about it.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh, who, me?
Oh boy.
I don't know about it.
10?
You watch as Mark is standing there and he coughs blood.
Which tree creature, just for the record?
Yeah, I don't
Do
remember.
the one that came to
Devil
camp
Bow.
as Thistle.
Double bow.
The one
Oh.
that was split open.
It sprayed a bunch of paws and everyone saved except for you.
Oh, cool.
You take 11 points of necrotic damage. As you see Miri, as this happens, you see there are a number of boils on the side of Mark's face.
No.
And Your HP max is reduced by 11.
Fuck.
What's wrong, Mark?
Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm sorry. I was having a lovely evening with Thistle, and I forgot that I think I'm super poisoned by the evil Thistle. There was an evil Thistle. He was also a tree. He was far less convincing and less wise.
We got him. We figured it out.
But he
We got
coughed
him
into
right
my
away.
mouth.
Let me
Oh.
take a look at that if I can. Is that
Yeah,
okay?
get involved.
Can I
Take a close look at these.
Are you doing a medicine or a
pustules.
nature?
Yeah, I was gonna do a medicine.
I have. I'll help you with that
Okay.
Oh,
great.
nice.
and guidance.
So I'm still at disadvantage, so that cancels it out.
Oh, maybe
I
you
have
want me,
one
to,
level
do you want
of
me to make the
exhaustion.
check and you can help me?
Are you proficient?
I am proficient, so I can just help you.
Because then I can roll with advantage.
Do it.
Alright, take a look.
Guidance.
Maybe Thistle should.
We'll do it together,
Yeah,
but I'll just do the roll. You can narratively do it.
Sure. Narratively, I'm looking, but this is helping a lot.
27.
27.
That's good.
You can see there is almost like a mold quality to these pustules. And like as you're watching, you can see there are more just under the skin starting to form. Marcus, not looking great.
This
How do
is
we fix it?
probably beyond what I know how to do. Have I seen anything like this before? Or
You've seen disease before.
Yeah.
Not quite this disease.
Okay.
But you can make a medicine. Were you helping?
I was helping.
Okay.
Does it strike me as a disease or a poison of some sort?
Seems like a disease.
Oh, no.
I don't know if you can.
I'm diseased.
Okay. I think I've got to get some.
I'm going to turn into the troll, won't I? I'll finally be coming in
turn.
feet.
You're not gonna turn into.
I'm
a
going to
troll.
turn into the troll. The troll probably got coughed on by an evil Thistle.
But maybe do stop with any skincare. I just don't want anything to interact with those because I don't know this specifically, but I know that some lotions and creams can have
It takes time.
ingredients
No, it
that
does not.
react poorly.
The
with
cure is worse than the disease.
open wounds. I'm so sorry.
That's it. We'll do it.
But we should get you some help. Tim, I think the thing that I would be trying to look at here is like how fast progressing do we think this is? Where on Thistle's master list? Of
This
things
was
to
like
do?
a couple. He got hit by it just the day before.
Yeah.
So it seems like it's relatively quick.
Okay, and this doesn't seem like a greater restoration.
You're not sure?
What?
With a 27, you're confident that you might be able to treat a disease.
Okay.
A lesser restoration.
I just don't have it.
Oh,
prepped.
okay. Cool.
I just don't have it prepped.
Tomorrow I can help you.
Okay.
Yeah, I also don't have it.
One of the boils pops.
Oh, no. I pressed the
Can I-
to take my clothes clean.
Can I roll a stealth check? Because this is very concerning.
Oh, it's so
There's also that knife in that tree, and Esper doesn't want to take away from what's happening, so he's just like quietly trying to get the knife out.
You can make a stealth check.
Right.
Stealth or sleight of
That's
hand?
cocked. Get
Yeah,
rid
but
of
I'm just
that.
gonna do.
Natural 20.
That's amazing.
You try to pull it out. It is quite firmly in there, and like you feel like if you jiggle it enough, you could maybe get it out. But you feel a branch come down and sort of push your hand ever so slightly.
It's not ready yet.
I think in all this, you just hear it real quiet. Fuck.
It's the tree's first day. It's just a little guy.
You don't want a little dagger.
So
I thought it was a now knife.
what are we doing?
We have to go and first we have to make it back to the material plane.
Should we?
Step one.
If we find, I'm wondering, if we find, I know there's a way that you can get us back
Yep.
to Hobbs Gulch. You
Get
said,
us to Hobskull. It's the only place I can get us to, and I think because it sort of straddles
you
the
know what?
plains, it might be possible.
It's Brea, right? Brea might know someone in town who can fix what Mark has. She might even be able to do it. She seemed.
Sounds good to me.
And my suggestion would be Hobbs Gulch. Hobbs Gulch, back to the edge of the Yasil. Go straight to Dwyler's,
The hag.
the hag,
Okay.
and then from there see if she can assist us in any way of getting somewhere faster. I'm hesitant to go back into the Yasil.
I mean,
This is Adam speaking because I don't think Esper would have a full grasp of this. I can cure Mark today. I have had an open like spells I've had one less than I should for a really long time, just because I procrastinated on choosing and I just didn't. Now that I've leveled up, I can take less restoration, but that'll be one of my second level spells.
I can
just forever.
I can just try tomorrow.
Yes, we'll just
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna die today.
You're talking. Your voice is your larynx affected?
Yeah, my throat feels fuzzy.
Okay, I'm sorry, Mark.
So,
okay.
so maybe we get back to
Yeah.
Hopscotch. Let's at least one step at a time.
Okay.
Let's get to Hopscotch first, and
Let's take
then
our time.
and then we go from there.
I'm also going to send you later. You all learn some new spells.
What?
Oh, never mind.
Can we talk about them in Chatwater, Tim?
Yes, we can.
Do
As
they
you.
cancel-
And I for
Spell
sure
total?
don't take this knife.
Do they counter as a spell total? Very
No.
important.
No. This is just like an extra known spell.
Bonus.
Um,
Sorry, a gnome spell?
yeah, like
Oh,
known.
With a no.
Not a
Gnome spell.
A gnome?
It's just an extra gnome spell.
Why are we
Surprise!
getting gnome
There's little
spells?
gnomes in all your bags.
What happened? We didn't see what happened to Ren's.
Conjure a tiny gnome Chomsky.
No. He was
And we
looking pretty
didn't.
rough
And
though.
we didn't. Well, we'll talk about this in Chatwater. But we
troll
didn't see what
got
happened to.
All right.
Murked.
Do we want to go to Hopscotch?
To hopscotch.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Tim, the
Who's looking to hook up in Hopscotch because they were all really down for it
the,
last time.
the hearth in Hopscotch was kind of a like. There's always a little something burning in there, right? Okay. So the way this works is, I just need a fire. So, Miri's going to go over to her tree and find like a good little like crook of branches, and she's gonna cast Continual Flame and create a little heatless flame in the crook of the tree.
A burning bush situation.
Yes.
And
Just start a little fire.
And then
This is
In the forest that burnt down,
Esper,
all of the trees start weeping.
can I borrow a
Yes.
dagger from you?
Yeah.
For a moment. And she take a dagger and very carefully carve as small as possible a little rune in just below where the flame was. And as she touched it, Miri would be able to sense if any of the other runes that she's previously carved are beside an active fire. And she's only carved one, which was in Hopscotch. So is that fire
Yeah, still.
okay? And she'd press into it a little bit, and the flame would light up a little brighter. And okay, we can all walk through this.
What?
We just gotta kind of. I think you gotta climb into it.
Okay, I
I've never
climb
done
into
this,
it.
but okay. Okay, yeah, let's do it.
all right.
Learn by doing.
What spell is this?
I'll tell you after.
Oh my
I'm
god.
climbing through the fire.
So we'll climb in. I'll climb.
I
into the fire
look
after
forlornly for a moment at this not yet knife, and I climb through the fire.
Right.
We have to come back. We have to come
She's
back.
got the rune now. We can climb.
As you come through the kind of hall in Hopscotch, you arrive. You see a number of people are kind of surprised.
Hey.
You see Husker. Hey, you're back.
Is Brea around?
Oh yeah, I'll go get her. Heads out.
I feel like I was in a fugue state last time I was here, and I don't know anyone's vibes. I'll
Everyone's
catch you on.
horny.
Oh,
Everyone's super horny.
He's an
Onion,
Onion.
man, yes.
he's an onion man.
But don't.
Little onion man.
If anyone asks, you've never eaten an onion.
But you can make onion related jokes. He's into that.
And there's a bunch of pies here.
Just one. Oh, wow, there's just one.
Oh, just under. But there
under.
are other pies.
You see as Brea comes in. Oh, hi.
Hello.
We found our way here. We were in the Yasil, and then we were in the Bristlecombe, and then we were here.
We've, I think, knocked out some of the poison, but I got a little on me. Do you know healing magic?
Oh,
It's nasty.
I don't.
Fuck.
But
So in his larynx.
oh god. Husker might be able to help you. He knows his way around like a medicine.
Good.
Okay. Why don't you get...
Hello, Husker.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what you got here?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't like how
hops up-
into it he
But
is.
apparently you're the one guy.
He hops up on a stool and is sort of like
Yeah.
pulling it up.
Get your hands on me. Let's.
He kind of starts poking some of the... Ooh, that's pussy.
Yeah.
Pussy.
I'm gonna need you to take off your
All right,
pants.
you're gonna need to come to my shed.
Husker,
Wasn't it a
I
hole?
need an
Is it a
adult.
burrow?
Yeah.
Husker, when I first met you, I had an opinion of you, but it seems like you've got layers.
Oh yeah, big time. Big time. You wanna come to the hole?
Please,
With
at
my
least
friend,
one
yeah.
other person.
Yeah.
Sure. Oh yeah. Sure.
We're all gonna come to the hole.
Oh great. Okay, it's a real party. All right. He comes and takes you over to.
So where did you get your medical license, Husker?
Oh, yeah. No, I don't have one of those.
Did Husker not enjoy my onion joke? He's got layers, like an ogre.
We all got it.
It's better when you explain
got
it multiple
He made that
layers.
joke last time.
Yeah,
too.
he made that joke
Yeah,
last
he made it about himself.
He goes into.
I didn't have the
and-
context of that.
And kind of brings out a bag you see of like kind of dried herbs and things like that. He goes, I don't know if this will help.
Perfect.
It might.
Can I give? Is he making a medicine check?
Yes.
I'll
he
give
did.
him the help action. I have expertise.
How do you give him the help action?
I will like look at the herbs and make sure that the ones that he chooses are herbs that probably help.
This is just cilantro
His
and
first
basil.
his first roll was higher than his second.
Okay.
Yeah, it might. Good luck.
Yeah.
Just you probably can't take them dry.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Can I inspect these herbs, please?
I just eat them dry.
I can eat them dry.
All right, sure.
I would like to inspect these herbs.
Sure.
Can I make a medicine check with these
With help action from me.
herbs?
I'm a dry guy.
Yeah, well, yeah, all right, I'll let you do a medicine check.
Fucking ace
Maybe a
the
nature
cinnamon
check.
challenge.
29 medicine, 24.
We'll go with the 24 nature.
Sure.
They look like you see some of them look somewhat familiar as like you've seen in other poultices and stuff like that. But some you've never seen before. They look a little more exotic. So it's difficult to tell, but I mean, it seems like he seems pretty confident.
Let's do it.
Put him in dry.
Yeah, let's go.
It's dry.
Sure
It's-
is.
You're just chewing a lot. There's like the saliva is just getting sucked out of your mouth. It takes you a while.
This is good. This is the process.
Trust the process.
Your tummy feels a little upset, and the boils don't go away.
It'll take time.
We'll give it some
Healing takes
You
time.
should probably sleep. You sleep and that'll.
We just woke up.
Yeah, exactly.
What time is it here?
I don't know. It's probably like 1 in the afternoon.
Oh, hold on a second.
What
What?
Last time we went to the Feywild.
time?
Time.
Time.
You hear in your head. Shy. It's oftish. I'm not sure if you heard, but Keshawara's been invaded. I hope you're safe. Marlery is okay. Let us know the plan.
You watch Shy crumple. Like there is like a step. You see her face fall, and she is just like on the ground.
Trying to catch you. What's going on?
Hey, something's taking my home.
When were we here last? How many days?
You were here like 6 months ago.
Fuck.
I start weeping. I think Shy's.
Fuck! So we've got a year.
Because I can return it, right? The
Yes.
sending. Who? When? We were in Feywild. Got stuck. Oftish, please tell me what to do. I'm scared. What's happened since we've been gone? I'm sorry.
The Kaisar were looking for you.
No.
I tried reaching out 6 months ago. We haven't heard from you in over a year.
Oh, the time's different here.
Oh, fuck's sake.
We have 6 months.
That's where we're gonna end it.
Will you let me respond? Will you let me respond?
Okay, I'll let you respond.
No, I think you're weak to respond.
We've been gone a year. Brother? Mama's okay? Kraken's deep off this. I'm so sorry. I'm coming. I promise. I'll do everything I can. There soon.
That's where we're gonna end it.
I just had a thought that I'm gonna talk about it, Chatwater.
Chatwater.
The truth of the matter is they were actually after Crokinhole.
Dude, they're after the Crokinole.
They're after the Crokinole.
Chatwater.
They were looking for
He's
someone,
invaded their
Show.
society.
Fuck, so we
someone
went the
who could
first...
counter their Crokinole
Wait,
champion.
wait. But we're in the...
There was no time that passed in Hops Gulch. It was all that we were a night in the Feywild, and it was a year back home.
No, but that doesn't make sense.
It was,
Hops-
it was
Hops
6 months in Hops.
Hops Gulch is
Halfway
different.
between, so the time is
Halfway
halved.
between.
Yeah.
So 6 months in Hops Gulch and a year
Tim
in
knows
the
math.
material plane.
Okay, we're gonna take like 2 minutes, have a pee, have a snack.
So when
and
we
then
were in
we're gonna come back for
Hops
Chatwater.
Gulch,
Try.
double the time we spent in Hops Gulch.
We were only
Was
a night
past.
in Hops.
We're gonna
No,
have
no,
this
which means
conversation
we're 2
in
nights.
Chatwater. Let's-
It's not. I will say it's also not a 1-to-1.
Yeah,
It
but like...
changes.
Changes.
Okay.
Dilates.
We're
So there
gonna-
was a little bit of
Let's-
time the first time.
Land this.
Then there was.
Yeah, let's land this plane.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll talk about it
Got
in the
this.
Chatwater.
We've got we got a show for this.
I'm gonna
Shit.
reel myself in, scream cry in the break. I just want to say a ginormous thank you to our wonderful partners for this last month. HeroForge. HeroForge
Yeah.
are the
Thank you so
purveyors of the
much.
best minis in the biz, hands down.
Ew.
Thank you so much for the color printed minis for our PCs, for all of the amazing new premium ones that we have that we're going to be painting ourselves. Did we get Yadira out? Was Yadira out there, the mini? Oh, look at her, yucky baby. Can we get a
Well, we
quick mini
technically
cam?
haven't really fought her yet, so we
Can we
can
get a
still
mini cam
use
on there?
that
There
mini.
she is.
Oh.
Put her up, put her up, put her
I
up.
think he's out of the way.
She's rolling
Stand her up,
away.
stand her up, stand her
Dodge.
up.
Trying to get it so you can.
There she is. Look at her, yucky
Adam did
baby.
an awesome job.
Oh, thank you.
Yucky, baby.
We are gonna raid somebody awesome. Please stick around and give them the message. Blackwater wants you to be safe and put your thumbs up, babies.
There are no thumbs.
When time makes a fool of you, grab your friends and touch the
again.